Welcome back, builders. We are doing a playthrough here in Solium Infernum, and we are playing Andromalius. We were doing rather well for ourselves until some cheeky little guy down here decided to blow up my legion and kill my praetor, and that kind of put blood in the water, and we got absolutely blasted, just hit after hit after hit. The tables have turned, maybe, but as a bit of a revenge, we went ahead and summoned in the angelic host to run around and kill everybody's armies. So our time will come, so we are definitely going to die here. Perhaps before that happens, maybe we could claim some extra cantons or something. We'll see about that. For our stats, we were working really hard, really hard to level things up. As you can see here, we do have a scheme to get destruction to 6, I believe. Maybe I should double check that, but that was one of our to-dos. We need to use 3 rituals, perform 3 rituals of any type, activate 3 at the same time, and get destruction to 6. So we are already very high ranked. We're already a prince on turn, I don't know, we've been prince for a little bit, but it's turn 27. So we are set on that one for the rest of the game. Quite nice. That does give us some extra options here. So we can do humiliate. We get a huge tribute. When we try to make demands, we get huge amounts of demand. So really good. We're way ahead of everyone else in that regard. We have a marquis, a baron, a marquis, and a marquis. So we are way ahead of them there. So despite the fact that our prestige is looking a little wimpy, and it is, we're actually quite far ahead of everyone else because we've sunk in all of our upgrade costs, and we are just ready to skyrocket here. Hopefully we can get our legion killed relatively quickly so we can move on. We are saving up and planning on buying either the Adamantium Guard, or I guess it's just him. Somebody bought whatever else it was we were looking at. So we have a plan there. Ooh, collector of artifacts. I would like that. Yeah, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm pretty confident. We're on turn 27. I would love if we finish tonight. I don't know if that will or won't happen. Hopefully we can do that. That would be really nice for my schedule. Let me check in with chat here. Hey, Matthew and Simba, Broad. Can't hear anything. Has it started yet? Well, hopefully you hear something now, Broad. This is one of those games that doesn't have an option to play sound when it is not focused. I don't know why that's a thing, but mini games are like that, unfortunately. So if I alt tab, you don't get any sound. Can we get a recap? Yes, I can do some more recap there. Hey, Tim and Andrew. Droog. The tables have turned, hopefully. Droog using his 10-month membership super chat. Time for Pretty Boy to stop looking in the mirror. I mean, what else would we do? Do we have the queen yet? Yes. We have Zool, we're using him mainly right now for his Unholy Crucible, which kind of adds a token to our tributes, which is pretty darn nice, I would say. And we have the Queen of the Dams, so we are so back on the Praetor side of things. Doing quite well with that one. Hey, Abby, good morning. Okay, yeah, so we started off incredibly strong on this one. We bullied the crap out of everyone. We got a relatively early Praetor, and we just bullied. And no one basically fought back until, I'm pretty sure it was Belphegor, used a ritual to kill my legion. I really wish we had gotten an HP upgrade for exactly that reason. So, a little painful that we haven't. And we are unlikely to get one, because we're unlikely to win 3 more combats with this guy, but maybe it could happen. Just realized that the Praetor tribute will appear even in the 3rd and 4th tribute slot. I would assume so. I don't know that for certain. We'll definitely see here. Somebody says, I've been catching up on the stream and Lilith at the same time, so I can't remember what was what. Yeah, a little unfortunate. I don't normally try to release things like that, but people were quite looking forward to a little bit of stream from this, so I acquiesced there. He's the fairest of all the fallen. Have you seen how ugly the others are? I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, look at our buddy to the south here. We got good old Belphegor, large and in charge. Maybe assign the queen to your fortress? We could. The thing is, we got Zool there because it's, or will be there because it's going to be safe for him. My plan is to deploy the queen on the Adamantium Guard, but I can't pay for them until we lose a legion to make sure that we don't accidentally have them get killed by the host. You can kill the host, by the way. Very, very hard. 18-18, and they have infernal resistance, but it is possible to kill them. So, just food for thought there. All right, looks like I had my orders planned before we ended last time. I think we're just gonna play the turn, and we'll catch up wherever the dice lie there. Yeah, I'm feeling relatively confident again now that we have that back. We've been getting blasted just by ritual after ritual, so throwing up some defensive stuff is not a bad plan. The devotees in your Lilith campaign could beat the Angelic Host. Yeah, they might be able to. Like I said, it is definitely possible. That being said, I mean, that's not a pushover here. 22 HP especially. All right, new round. Look at that. We're already looking healthier. By the way, fudge interaction with the black monolith. If someone plays the card that takes place of power away and hits the place of power with the monolith, that place of power becomes unconquerable. Really? That is horrific. That is horrific. That could really come back to bite you, couldn't it? Okay, what else are we trying to do right now? I'm just trying to get my head back in the game here. So destruction to 4, also saving up to buy the Legion once we die. I think those are kind of the two main things at the moment. Maybe getting the rituals up and running. If I could get 2 more just to get that done, that would be rather nice. Okay, so to that end, what would we need? 15 Hellfire and some souls. Okay, that's pretty easy, frankly. Okay, yoink, yoink. I guess some extra... Oh, I'm not using... Look at that, 5 pieces of tribute. What a great thing to be a prince. Okay, we have a ritual up. I would like to keep this running for the time being, at least until I'm somewhat sure that they're done beating me up. Why do I have these down here like I was planning on upgrading something? That's awfully suspicious. Message, Urzbet. Okay, she's just being cranky. He's just being cranky. Yeah, we actually killed one of Astaroth's legions, which is amazing. We still have the catastrophic intel failure going on, so we can't see other people's prestige. Stillness and silence. Places of power are not generating. Do we have an event? No, we played our angel event. Okay. Yeah, the angelic host is still here. We have the evil ward. We upped destruction to 3. Great. Plans are in motion. Belial has started a scheme. Belphegor, yeah, see, it was definitely him. Performed 5 successful destruction rituals. That was for sure him. Okay. Zool was attached, so now we'll start seeing that increase in tribute. Okay, we are ready to fight. Yeah, okay, well, we're definitely gonna do a tribute. What's my current situation here? I have no Diplo. Oh. Alright, well, everyone's dogpiling on him. That sounds good. Gimme, gimme. Okay, we need to get 2 more rituals, and I'm kind of thinking maybe we can throw up... oh, by the way, somebody pointed this out in my comments on the Lilith video. You can actually filter your rituals with these buttons down here. Kind of nice. When you get a lot, this is kind of hard to read with the way you have to scroll through them. And I'm kind of thinking we're going to do charisma. Yeah, so my demands would cost 4 less prestige, and it's super cheap. So we'll throw that up, and then I need 1 more to get that scheme. I mean, 1 acre is pretty dang cheap here. I'm not gonna keep paying these. I just want to get that scheme done so we can keep moving. Okay, there we go. So 2 rituals, a demand, and some tribute. I would like to try to move around a little bit here and grab some territory. We'll see if that ends up happening or not. Start running the demand, I fight you? That's right. Do you know how vain it is to call yourself that and it be true? I mean, if I remember right, he kind of like denies that he's a fallen angel. If I'm remembering correctly. I didn't know that you could filter the rights until now. Nope. No, I did not. I've always scrolled through them like a plebe. All right, let's roll that. Right, he was teleporting around. Oh. Oh. Did you just commit seppuku? What? Why would you do that? Okay. Sure. I may try to keep this up because I think we are going to go back on our every single turn we're going to make a demand. So that would just save me a lot of prestige. We got to let them know that we're back and we don't appreciate what they were doing. All right, come kill me, Angel. You cowards. Okay, I think I can get myself killed here, actually. 80? Okay. I'm gonna guess he's gonna rank up. It would be nice to knock him down a peg before he gets a moment to do that. Okay, tribute first. Well, what do we need? We need Hellfire the most, so we want to make sure we get that. There's a nice soul. Maybe we grab a cheapie, some darkness, and some ichor. Action required. Okay. I think he's probably done hitting us with a bajillion things. I think he was mainly doing that for his scheme. The Infernal Negotiations, I would actually like to keep this one up. I wish I could do it even cheaper. But it is what it is, I guess. And I don't know. I'd like to keep this up, but I don't want to pay too much in ritual. And plus, having the slots available is probably for the best. So we'll go ahead and we'll keep Infernal Negotiations running. I'll let those 2 run out. I'm definitely going to want a tribute. All right, now I kind of want to get killed by this angel. And I think I can do it if I go here. There's a chance that this is going to fly right here. And if I'm in the way, it'll just kill me. So that's the plan there. I want to keep the demands rolling. So we sent one to Belphegor. I want to try to hit him before he has a chance to level up. We could switch to insulting or humiliating. If they reject my humiliation, we instantly have a vendetta. I think in this case, I'm going to humiliate him. And I'm going to challenge him to a Praetor duel if he fails. And the reason is, I specifically want to hit his prestige. Normally, I'm going to stick to demands because I want to get our destruction to 6. And if they're willing to pay for it, I'm okay with that. Okay, we'll see if he's interested in fighting. Angels can't kill me. Angels can't kill me. Yeah, something along the lines about that. Fair is in fair, not beauty. Yeah, good double entendre. I liked it, Tim. Surely it counts if you just march directly into the angel. I don't know. I suppose it would. I was trying to think why it wouldn't. Can I do that? I can't actually do that. You can't use the teleport. Oh, I see what you're saying, though. You're saying if we went sideways here and just physically marched. Yeah, because I assume as long as I'm dead when it's done. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. Okay, so we have a humiliate going out. We might as well make use of our ritual, I think, and I think we're going to send a second one. Let me finish the turn here. So stillness and silence is still going. The angels are still here. Intel failure is still happening. We delivered a demand. We've got our rituals. We completed schemes. Okay, there we go. Completed scheme. So let's go ahead and let's grab another plot, I think. I do want to try to grab these ASAP while we still have plenty of turns to try to complete them. There's no real... Doesn't really matter when I do those. I don't want to buy the Legion until the angels are for sure gone. Even if I commit seppuku here, I'm not sure it'll end the event. So I want to be a little bit careful there. Yeah, we could definitely afford that. I guess we also could consolidate. No, let's get the scheme first, just in case it wants me to buy something. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna be really sad if I miss that, though. All right, so we should have nothing on the board. So as soon as the angel has killed one from everyone else, so right now it's at 2 kills and I don't have anything. So there should be 2 more people it needs to kill. There's gonna be one of them, and I don't remember. It must be Belphegor, I think, that hasn't gotten hit yet. Unless it's currently targeting you, the angel will hang around until your Legion returns to kill it. Oh, really? Okay, well, that is not how I expected that to interact. Oh, he did exactly what I was just thinking. Buy a cheap Legion to feed to him. Well, that'll be a lesson to be learned, I suppose. All right, tributes. We definitely want the Hellfire. Take the soul, take the Ichor. Yeah. All right, win 3 vendettas with capture Canton. Doable. Reveal the vaults with Dark Augury twice. Super easy. Capture the Unholy Fountain. I mean, also very doable. Very doable on the fountain. It's worth 40. I kind of think we're gonna go for that. It's just worth so much more than everything else. We're gonna publicly declare that too. Well, actually, no. Why do I need to do it publicly? We'll do it privately. They don't need to know that I'm gonna have extra points, basically. They're already on me. Incite rebellions. Okay, so... a successful candidate will lose control of a number of places of power equal to their rank. Youch. Okay, this is a good thing I have such good voting power. We could do it to Belphegor and try to take that off of him quick and easy. Yeah, because I don't need to capture cantons to get to that. So I have 5 votes. If they all vote for me, I think they could win. If they spread their votes in any way, I think we win. Okay, ritual. Keep that running. Okay, assuming that that's correct, we might want to buy something really cheap. We do have a reforming one right here. I could definitely afford it. Are we certain? Eric, are you 100% certain that it will hang around the map until I have a Legion? If that's true, I think we're gonna grab this guy. Creep, verb. To move slowly, especially with care, but primarily for the purposes of stealth. As an adjective, creeping. Movement related to the surface of the ground by a systematic means of extending its own mass, preferably to the effect of overwhelming number. Doom, noun. Destruction or demise. In an archaic Christian belief, doom is synonymous with the Last Judgment. This is fact we plan our assault on mankind. 70%. All right, you know what? This is so cheap. I can just straight up afford it. We'll go ahead and we'll play the safer one, and I will do some science another time, because that is not going to be a problem. Happened when your legion died from another source. Okay, stillness and silence is still up. Okay, Belphegor coughed up the money. Ching. We delivered our humiliation. Okay, we got our tribute. Praetor Zul has forged new tribute tokens using their unholy crucible ability. Minions delivered. All right, thank you, builders. I will take your darkness. Our rituals turned off. They bought some stuff. Yeah, I thought I was big brain by just letting it sacrifice. If I would have known it was going to hang around, I would have just moved where it wouldn't cause other problems, but that's okay. The Creeping Doom will be back. So the problem with Creeping Doom, though, if somebody wants to win vendettas against you with like a Hellfire Blast or something, this is a good target. It's pretty easy to kill this. So that could come back and bite us, and I can't really get rid of it too easily, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so far, tribute and a bid. I definitely want to keep the diplomacy rolling. I'm not quite ready to attempt to steal that off of her, so let's send one to him. And we'll demand money. Okay, we could go ahead and consolidate. I think we're gonna consolidate for raising destruction. Yeah, so 7 souls and 15 hellfire. So a 7-9 token is what I would want to consolidate. Can we get a 7-9? Actually, hang on a second. Take those off. Hellfire. You. And you. Okay, 7, and then we just want 9 on the hellfire if we can get there. We can. All right, I'm gonna give Tim some more gray hair here. Okay, hopefully next turn we can draw 2 hellfire. And then we'll do our upgrade next turn. We gotta give the angel some protein. That would also be pretty good, Tim. I want to do the destruction first because we're gonna get the extra order. Well, we have to roll. Well, the main thing is we need to level it up, and to level it up, we need to win fights. How often are we going to win a fight with Creeping Doom? I don't know. And then even if we do level up, we have to roll into HP. That's why I'm so frustrated with our Legion. We've leveled up twice and didn't get HP either time. I guess that's true, Tim. If it doesn't come over, then we know that it's already tallied us off. All right, I think this one was just in the way because they already killed one of her legions. Yeah, Belphegor, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't remember because this started last time, but I think Belial has already lost one. So that should be everybody. Actually, you... Oh, no, he ran that other one into something, didn't he? All right, well, we will find out. We will find out. Take HP when you get it. Yeah, I haven't had it offered to me, unfortunately, but I agree. It at least takes you to where they need 2 rituals to kill you. And as you can see, you know, dedicating 2 rituals is hard to do. And who knows, maybe you could use a ritual of your own to heal yourself or something. There's things you could do, because you can't just do the same ritual twice in the same round. So they'd have to slow boat kill you, essentially. Okay, hang on, let's do this in order. First of all, did we get some hellfire? Yes, we did. Unfortunately, we got a little too much hellfire. Action required, yep. I will go ahead and do this. Sorts. What is the cheapest I can get away with? I think it's going to be a double. Okay, and I want to get my level 4. All right, so the stress coin, and then we need 6 more hellfire, which we have exact change. Right? I definitely want a tribute. I always try to run 1 tribute per turn, just so you get your high quality tribute. We could assist the Creeping Doom. Well, let's wait until after we see the angel disappear, because they are still here, so. Okay, I'm the regent, so we get a card. We could have diplomatic immunity. It's fine. Or the harrowing. We lose half of tributes that have a soul. I think I would rather just make myself diplomatically immune. And maybe we will just play that. Do we have the right stuff? We got the right stuff. Let's just play that. Easy peasy. And then, well, actually, you know what? No, let's not play that yet. Either way, whether they come to kill me or not, I'm going to move to here. We can capture 2 neutral cantons. And then if they die, they're at least out of the way. Yeah, and then I want to do a Diplo. I'm not really ready to vendetta her. I'm not really ready to vendetta her. But I also don't want the gravy train to stop, so... Alright, we'll just do that. I can't bully you, right? Yeah, one more turn on that. You have that legion, you don't need your starting legion. I'm worried the angel's gonna come kill it. So I want to make sure the angel's not gonna kill my expensive non-regenerating thing I want to buy. I'm probably remembering the original or just making it up, but I think taking the event card does remove it from the pool. Yeah, I question that, because that's a pretty big strategic decision if it does or doesn't. Okay, that's turn. This should be the turn. Either the angel's gonna come kill me or go to Belial. I want to say he killed something from Belial, but that was last stream, so I just don't remember. Oh. You jerk. Okay, it's only level 1 loot, so it's not gonna be too bad. Coming for me? You are so coming for me. Well, no, it could be Belial. It could be Belial. Dang your indeterminate move. What does diplomatic immunity do? Nobody can make demands or anything or insult me. Okay, Adamantium Guard's gonna need a little bit of Hellfire anyways, but we just need a ton of Hellfire for more destruction to get that scheme done. Okay, so what do we have? Not great choices for Hellfire, actually. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, you actually want to fight? Okay. We have Velfar versus Queen of the Damned. All right, well, right off the bat, I do 5 damage, he does 2. If he gets his best card and I don't counter it, he goes up to 4 damage. I still win. If he bribes on top of that, that's where I could lose. If he's raised his charisma, which I do not know. Okay, so if he's gonna play a snake or an orb, orb would be the safe play because it won't counter it. If the user wins, their opponent is moved to the winner's vault. So we could kidnap him basically with assertion of will, or assertion of will. I think that's gonna be my play here. He can't counter it, so no matter what, I'm gonna do 8 damage. At his best case scenario, that would get countered, so he wouldn't get that. He'd get 2 plus his charisma. I don't think he can beat me here. Yeah, and if he tries to play Veil of Smoke, we counter that with the orb. Right, was it him we fought before that had Veil of Smoke and survived? Yeah, I don't think we need to do a bribe here. I'm pretty comfortable with this. We're going to do at least 8 damage. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Evil, hey, how's it going? Hey, guys, gonna bribe? The thing is, it only adds your charisma score, and I don't think Astroloth has a super high charisma. Now, I don't know because we haven't scouted him, but I mean, him getting up to 4, I doubt it. I doubt it. It may be worth our time to try to sneak a little ritual scouting in here so we could get an idea of where people's stats are. Okay, he rejected our demand. We will Praetor duel him because that's our specialty. Remember, we have the ring that I get a 50% bonus prestige for doing this. So we're really gonna lean into that. I don't think anyone has one that can just beat me straight up. So there'd have to be some shenanigans going on. If you buff the Queen of the, with your special, yeah. I'm waiting for that Adamantium Legion, and we'll find out, hopefully this turn, if we can buy him, although I'm 1 Hellfire short. Okay, I do want to keep this running. Exact change. Angelic Host is still here. We delivered our demand. We got, yep, we're up to 5 orders now. Okay, we did get looted. Which we don't know who did it to us. Adversaries are bickering and auction concluded. Okay, we're definitely doing a tribute. We could raise our deceit just to try to help us, and we have tons of those. I think we will. I don't have to consolidate, so that's kind of a freebie. Dang it, I kind of want to go here and capture the canton, but I also want to, for science, I shouldn't do that. All right, for science, I won't do that. I'm gonna go... We'll go start capturing swamp. Okay, I still have 2 actions. If we pop in here, we have raise prophecy and charisma are the ones available. I wouldn't mind those, but they use Hellfire, and I don't want to spend Hellfire right now. No cost? What? Okay. Sure. I will take the free manual. They're just handing pamphlets out, apparently. This is the Costco of hell. You get 1 free sample. They give you a little dirty look if you go back for seconds. Put the ritual back, the dueling one. I can only put the ritual when they're assigned to a legion, and I don't want to assign my very powerful best in slot Praetor to Creeping Doom that's gonna get killed by 4 HP spell. So I'm waiting until I can get the Adamantium Guard. Conk says, no, I got work. I'm so sorry, man. Hopefully you could listen at work, and if not, I'll catch you in the VOD. Been watching some Mammon Gaming? Nice. I was thinking of the scheme, but it might have been in the other game. Our schemes right now in this game are raise destruction to 6, capture the unholy fountain, that's Urzabet above me, and then open slot. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just grab that last one. Yeah, let's do that. We're only on turn 32. I still got tons of time. Yeah, let's go. Please, please, please give me some more Hellfire so that we can buy our Legion. Yep. Zap, zap. Okay, that is Infernal Affliction 1, just of note, not 2. So they're not that high in destruction. Do not be arrogant. Do you know who you're talking to? Andromalius. Arrogant. I'm the most humble, I'll have you know. Okay, so he hadn't killed a Belial thing yet. Now, if he disappears, we're golden. If he doesn't disappear, he's almost certainly coming for me. Yeah, I think if you were gonna disappear, you'll disappear at the end of the turn. I think he's coming for me. Okay, well, science happened, so that's fine. Let's go 1-1. We'll just capture those. I'm gonna want tribute. Hellfire, please. Big Acre, please. I'm gonna pay for something with that. Sure. Okay, scheme. Activate 3 ritual slots. We already know we can do that. Promote a legion. I might be able to get 1 promotion. That could be doable. Destroy 2 legions in a single turn. Also pretty doable. We could kill one with a ritual, and then we could kill one with our unit. Activating 3 ritual slots, though, is just so easy. I think I'm going to nab that one. And I think we'll declare that publicly, because I think we might just do that this turn. Alright. Keeping this up. Let's actually, hold on, let's do a little bit of intel here. Prophecy. So, Dark Augury reveals all but their strongest power, the contents of their vault and events, and their ritual table. Let's nab that. And I kind of want to take that place of power off of her. So let's find out exactly what she's all about. And that is dirt cheap. Okay, and then here... Oh, man, why can't I hold all this tribute? I think we're gonna play with that one. And then I want to do one more just to finish my scheme. I mean, we could loot someone's vaults. We could do that. I could zap somebody. So this does 5 to 7 damage. I would love to find a legion that only has... Yeah, like, look at this. We could just kill these. That doesn't really do anything for me. Now, him I hate. Oh, maybe we could blow up his pylon. Maybe we could blow up his pylon. We'd be guaranteed to kill it if this ritual goes off. I like that idea a lot. Am I insane? Infernal Affliction. I might be insane. All right, we'll target. Oh, it doesn't count as a place of power. Boo. Oh, hold on. Actually, yeah. I didn't mask it. Oh, because I'm thinking of my Lilith game. We don't have masking. Never mind. Let's not do that. Just kidding. Just making sure you guys were paying attention. I mean, we could throw a... No, I can't because we're not in a... I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, we could procure... So your trophies will be weekly places of power. Did that event finally end? Okay, demand rejected. I guess we will continue that one. Oh, well, look, and we did kidnap Velfar, so... Suckers. You work for me now. Okay, we'll let that go. I just want to make sure... Okay, so we are getting our points from our places of power again. I think we'll just do that. So we will do procured honor. Your trophies gleam wickedly. Places of power you control generate an extra 1 to 2 prestige. Sure. Is that really the best we can do? 2 souls. Maybe it is the best we can do. 1 hellfire. Man, I am not getting the hellfire I need. And a darkness. Alright, because it's for a scheme. We know who we're talking to. Notice no one said don't be greedy. just going down the list of deadly sins. Raise a strider so we can kill it. Maybe. But it's hellfire, yeah. Under new management. Okay, we have one more action. Do we think that it's gonna catch and kill me this turn? We could abort this and we could move closer to make sure it happens. Maybe we do that. Let's get this done. This is killing me. It's driving chat crazy. They really want me to buy the Adamantium Guard. So if we move there, it should kill me and then despawn. Bazaar, you, place bid, auto. Almost exact change, wow. Veilflare gives tribute placed in a place of power. That is a good point. He sure does, doesn't he? We pop him open here. He's got Shadow Weave. Adds an additional 3 darkness tribute to the offerings if attached to a place of power. So I don't think that this is Seek Tribute, by the way, Tim. I think earlier you were saying that. This is offerings where every once in a while I get like some freebies from the builders. So it's not adding it to every tribute. It's adding it to those little freebies, just FYI. But still, I like it a lot. We should get him attached too. He's not particularly great, so this would be totally fine. All right, we don't have the actions for it this turn, but I will do that. Did I not pay for something? No, I think we have that. And angels are still here. Praetor duel. Okay, we got him in that victory. No surprises there. 8 versus 2. He didn't try to bribe. Cha-ching. Okay, duels continue. Power upgraded. That's my deceit up 1. Auction 1. We got the teleporting. This might be really good on the Adamantium Guard, because don't they only have 1 move? Yeah. So that'll actually be really sweet. We're gonna have teleporting Adamantium statue people. Seems good to me. Adversaries are bickering. We love to see it. Somebody bought the Hounds of Hell. It's every 5 turns if you're not mistaken. Okay, good to know. I thought it was kind of random, but that would make sense. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do it. Please, 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 Angel. Angel, come at me, please. I need you to go away. You've served your purpose. Be gone, Angel. I have schemes to commit. Matthias says, full check the bazaar? Yeah, we can do a check-in. Raid the library. No! Okay, we resisted. Okay, we need to get our deceit up. I'm getting mighty tired of people trying to steal my stuff. My first gut would say that would be Belial doing that, but I don't know that for certain. All right, you better kill this and not him. Or did you not move? Okay, it despawned. Okay, science checks out. We sacrificed our legion and it accepted our sacrifice because it should have come over and killed one of my 2 units if that wasn't the case. So sacrificing early to the angel is a valid strategy. Okay. Also, before people lose their minds, let's get the Praetor assigned. There we go. And you know what? I probably should also use that book before somebody steals it. Yeah, portal training. Oh, never mind. It's 1 of 3. Okay. We'll just hold on to that. Still gonna be nice, though. Okay, I'm gonna want a tribute. People have requested a bazaar check. That's strange. All right, Bane of the Righteous, nothing. Vorpal's not really. I mean, this is not a bad guy. Extra teleport range, so 4 hexes of teleports. One of the most mobile legions. Ignores combat penalties applied by ruins. That's whatever. We would need something that makes him do Infernal first, though. Illuminates, also not bad. Again, you need something that does melee last, but extra teleport range. Again, just solid enough. And then one of the big titans. The thing about these is you have to pay their upkeep. I mean, I could do it, but I don't really feel the need that I need him at the moment. Praetors. Let me look at what's our creeping doom look like? So we would want some ranged and some melee if they were gonna have any chance to actually win anything. 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so we could just come up and solo that. It's gonna take us forever to get there, but we could totally do it. Yeah, I think we do want to shuffle our way towards that. So we'll move to there.
Dogs heal, JJ.
Okay, I'm gonna finish looking here. Collector of artifacts is kind of nice. So if they have artifacts on their legions and you defeat them, you can steal them. You also get Accursed Genius, adds additional 2 souls and 2 darkness to tribute. I mean, it's not terrible. If this is still hanging around when I get another place of power, I mean, nab it. Block stratagems. That could be really powerful if you're playing against somebody who really likes stratagems. Ranged last. We don't need that. Infernal first. Okay. Extra hellfire to offerings. We wouldn't put them on a place of power, though. This would be assigned. Do we have a good one? I mean, we could do defilers. I can't afford them right now. But defilers plus Zaphan would be really good. Okay, that's a to think about. Artifacts. And range +2 and teleport, actually. This would be really good on our animanting. I don't have the 2 other teleport books yet, so this is pretty high priority. Extra wrath would be fine too. Crippling strikes, tentacle rupture, prophecy, soul fervent, mind burn. I mean, all these are fine. I'll think about it if we have orders left over. 10,000 screaming bastards. This is what I themed one of our Age of Wonders 4 playthroughs. The one that had, was it Ripjaw or Grimgore, the demon? His 10,000 screaming bastards. My favorite legion from the original game. Absolutely just love the idea of it. Okay, another... No, you're not a Titan, actually. You're a Praetor. I'm actually a pretty decent one. That's not bad. Horn of Doom. If we deal range damage to the opponent, they go to 0 on everything else. Okay, now that could help our Creeping Doom. And it's on theme, right? The Creeping Doom has the Horn of Doom. If I can make them do 1 point of range damage, they would 0 out their other stats. Okay, but I have no Hellfire, so. I must buy things, and yet I have no Hellfire. Sigh. Okay, what do we got? Well, we have some Hellfire. I mean, I guess we picked the one that overpays anyways, just because. Okay, ritual table. I do want to keep this one running. Do we want to keep procuring honor? I don't think so. Not at that cost. If I had more places of power, I would be more interested in that. So I'm going to let that one drop. I'm not allowed to put up my special ritual this turn. We'll have to do it next turn. Whoops. All right, let's keep the gravy train rolling. Hey, gravy. Gimme. I am still bullying for stuff. I'm way ahead of him anyways, but again, we want to go for that destruction 6. New favorite. Andromalius, as it should be. Okay, the host leaves. Excellent. Nobody decided to show up. Oh man, I guess I'll take 52 prestige. Man, that's a shame. Okay, our Dark Augury was successful in overcoming. Okay, so let's take a look at her. All right, so she's got the 1 legion. She has 2 praetors. All right, he's a little bit better, but he could not take our queen. He would get absolutely raffle stomped. Melee last, though. Very important praetor. If you have the legion that needs it. Melee last is huge. I think we have him in Lilith, in our Lilith playthrough, if I remember right. I think that's who we're using. Okay, what else? 2 places of power. Yeah, just her stronghold and the unholy fountain. Has no artifacts. Has no manuscripts. Little bit in the vault, not a ton. And she's running no rituals. Okay, so we don't know how much charisma. So she's been leveling charisma. Not a terrible play if she's gonna try to counter my praetor. I don't think she can do it, but that's not a horrible play. Then you bribe the ref and that's how you kill the praetor. 3. Yeah, so she doesn't... She probably has 3 orders, is what this probably means. Okay. Lure of Excess. That's her unique. Oh, and we can see what she has. Your legions can march an extra canton. I do think that if anyone's going to take it, she's the best one to take this, because her unique thing allows her to travel through through other people's territory. The problem is you spend all of your bonuses to move faster, not to win combats. So I don't know. I'm so torn about that. Field Surgery. Restore 3 hit points with a single Undying Vigor. Win 2 battles with legions benefiting from Wrath Rituals. Those are not good picks. Get your Hellfire up. I'm trying, man. I'm stoking those flames. Isn't there a ritual that would turn their deceit into prestige? There is. There is. That is... I think that's from Prophecy. Yeah. Temporarily increase your deceit, but it needs Hellfire. That's the holdup at the moment. That wouldn't be bad, though. That would be hilarious. You must bully them all. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Okay, we have 1 extra action. Let's peek again. Raise Prophecy. Oh, don't have any vents near me, so that doesn't matter. Okay, what is my orb technique technically at the moment? Is it worth getting a replacement? If we win, we move their Praetor to my vault. That's not terrible. Or we could double... The double your orb damage against orbs is really, really good, but I don't need it. We're already gonna win. So I don't think I want that. That is a very, very good ability. It's 0 of 2 though, by the way, just so we're all on the same page. Yeah, that one's pretty spicy. But again, I just don't need those. We can't afford the Doom. I mean, I guess we could assign our other Praetor. That'd be Veil 4. 2 extra range. That's not gonna help me win that fight. Also, she can reach me if we're gonna... Yeah, I gotta be a little careful about that. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't think we're gonna try to get him any whatevers. We're gonna use him to go grab these last couple freebies. I think that's my plan. I want to get out of range because we know she has that amulet to move 3, so 1, 2, 3, and she'd kill them at the beginning of a fight. Yeah. Let's just move to safety on that one. Oh, I didn't realize that they had neutraled out the Tower of Pride. All right, the Queen arrives. We are so far in advance of everyone else. Oh my goodness. They're so all gonna team up on me. Okay, any Hellfire is some Hellfire. Okay, Ritual Table. Pay for that. Gonna want a tribute. Okay, they're bickering. She didn't show up for the fight. We delivered our demand. Let's get another demand rolling. By the way, he did not rank up. I hope that we stole enough of his prestige. It's 80 for the first rank, that we caused that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna keep doing that to him. So we will humiliate you, and if you don't like it, fight me. Yeah, let's just make it so he can't rank up. We're basically just squashing him, just completely squashing him down. I like that. All right, also, can we just do yours? Sure can. All right, I'll take that. All right, now they are seeming to spam me with that. I kind of do like that idea of trying to get our deceit resistance. Sucks that I'm gonna have to spend some hellfire, but we'll do that for a turn or two, and we'll see what we get out of it. Also, we're sitting on a bajillion. What do we need for our next level? We also could go for deceit 4 quick, and that would get us our final order slot. Because I can actually afford this right now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head that way, because I don't have to consolidate for it. And that'll give us some extra resistance for deceit. There's the only thing worse than not winning something is having something stolen, so. Okay, I'm in position where I want to be here. Oh, hold on. I didn't do my other ritual though. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. I want to do my freebie first. Because I want to get that on her. Again, trying not to be too arrogant. Plus, this also gives me extra prestige if my Legion wins a fight. So, and it's free. Best price. Yeah, let's do that. Tim says, is there a hotkey for opening the chat bar in YouTube? I do not know. Somebody want to help a Tim out? He very slowly takes the Tower of Pride. Somebody hit me with Bribe Praetor. Did it work or not, game? Okay, so I think that's Belial. He's the one I would expect to have enough deceit. Am I gonna have major regrets? Hang on. Do I have major regrets? Fail for... They stole Zool. He stole Zool. Well, alright. That's gonna be your destruction, buddy. I mean, I'm legally obligated to destroy you now. Demand rejected. Alright, well, you get slapped. One of the things I love about this game is there's so many different ways to counter something. So they could raise their charisma and beat me in a duel. It's possible. They could kill the Legion that she's attached to. They did that to me before. You could raise your deceit and bribe Praetor to try to steal her. That's at least 3 ways off the top of my head that you could counter what I'm doing, by the way. So while the fact that the AI is not very good at countering it, it's not like this is an invincible strategy. All right, you're gonna get slapped, big boy. Give me a tribute. All right, I am looking for a fight with her. Now we know she doesn't have an artifact, so I'm gonna demand an artifact. Actually, saying that though, hang on. Can we just declare? No. She has not accepted. That's probably why she fought back. Because she didn't want to accept a 3rd one, so I couldn't assert weakness. Okay, that's fine. We will extort. We're going to want an artifact. She can't do it, so I'll be able to declare a vendetta against her. And then we're going to need 1 turn, 2 turns, right? We can just straight up kill that. We do 4 damage. We do 5 damage, that kills it. And if we go to the 3rd round, we definitely win. If she comes over and supports, we do 3 damage, we take 1 damage, we deal 16. We do 2 damage, we do 2 damage, we do 11 damage. So nothing she has can kill me. even if they're aiding each other, I'm not too worried about that. Plus we get what? 4 melee when defending. Cool. I have a spare slot. We don't have any artifacts of war. Maybe we could. Don't jinx yourself? Haha, my middle name is Babble Jinx Builder. Why do we always say slap instead of getting them punch drunk? I mean, that works too. Is there any other artifact that increases your rank? The one we took... we're gonna show that. There's a way to show it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it in here? Yeah. So we took the Amulet Nobility. That just starts us as a marquis. There is a crown that lowers the cost of ranking up by, I think it's 25%, 30%, something like that. So you still start low, but it's cheaper in the long run than this, but it's a 3 slaughter. And frankly, I don't feel like the Praetor thing works without this ring, because you just don't get enough prestige from it. That 50% bonus means I get like 50 plus prestige every time they run away. What are the limitations of Forged Order? A, you have to overcome their resistance, and B, if they've already moved, your Forged Order doesn't do anything. I guess you have to be in a vendetta, or you have to be able to cloak the spell to target somebody. Are you saying move him over here so we can kill him? Okay, Black Tesseract. My biggest weakness with my Legion is its slow pokeness. I think I want to get this. Some extra range doesn't hurt. I can straight up afford it. If I don't go that route, I could go up another order. 15 darkness. I would need a console. Let's see if I can do both of these. I have a sneaky suspicion I might be able to. All right, Tim, prepare for some more gray hair. All right, I'd like 9, but I can't get there. If we do... It still fits. Okay, there we go. All right, can I do that and bid on that artifact? I can. You're gonna be smart? I guess so, yes. All right, we'll nab that. Still have another order. And my other Legion came back. Okay, so they did steal my deployed guy. Do I want to put out Veilfar? +2 range. That would help. I mean, that would definitely help here. Or we could deploy him, but the thing is, if I deploy him, we're kind of getting robbed at the moment. I think I would rather have him here. We're not exactly hurting. We're not exactly hurting. Let's get him on the field. Okay, for rituals. Is it time to let this drop? I think it is, and it's not really the cost, it's the ritual slot. I think we're gonna switch over to doing defense against getting robbed. I think we're gonna have to play exposed treason. In fact, you know what? I think I would rather just get that up than have my Praetor on the field. It sucks that it's Hellfire, but I'm getting robbed blind. Evil? No, I had it up briefly, but I didn't have it up when it was relevant. I keep missing it when they hit me. Yeah, let's do that, because he obviously is not going to stop targeting me. So, yeah, let's just get that up and running. If we have to, we can run double tributes in a turn too. Okay, we are regent. We could do a paladin in hell. Could be hilarious unless it hits me. A random archfiend loses a point of power. Man, if I take this and it hits me, I'd be so mad. I'm gonna take it anyways. Alright, exposed treason's up. Now watch, no one's gonna hit me this turn. See? Boy, we are so far ahead of them. Deal. You're doing pretty good in hell if your biggest problem is getting mugged. Except for they're like stealing my soul. Great Unholy Crusade. The Infernal Conclave has announced the Great Unholy Crusade against our impeccable foe. A call for legions has been sent to every great house. Every archfiend must volunteer a legion to participate in the expedition against Heaven's ramparts for 3 to 6 turns. Those who ignore the request will be penalized 15 prestige. You know what? I have just the unit for you. My reforming Creeping Doom. If they live, they get a good upgrade. Maybe they'll be useful. And if they die, they'll regen. Suckers. I get the same enjoyment that I get from screwing people over in Dominions in this game. Okay, done. Shoot, you didn't. Okay, tribute. Yes, give me the Hellfire. Take that Ichor. Take those. Okay, ongoing ritual. Let's all just be really sad. Oh, I hate overpaying. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I cannot let them keep robbing me. So, yeah. Okay, Diplo. Okay, we have a demand here. We got something. All right, it's your turn, buddy. Hey, I want my stuff back. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, so I have no Diplo I can do this turn. An extra Praetor still might be all right. Ooh. Okay, so deep Babel lore. I mentioned before that I played a play-by-email game in the original. I didn't win. I lost the... If I had won the battle, I would have won the game, but I lost the fight. This was my Praetor that was winning everything. Timelucas. Or Timeluchus, this elephant with the nipple piercing, won BA for sure. He was destroying everybody. Starts as level 4. Not quite Queen of the Dam, but like, not bad either. Not bad either. Kind of ditto over here. Ranged twice. Oh, on the right Legion. That is disgusting. Okay. Artifacts. Tongue of the Liar. I don't even want it, but I don't want them to have it. I really don't want them to have it. Okay, we still need more. I did my consolidate, right? Yeah, let's pay that first before I forget and buy things. I would like this just so that Belial doesn't get it. I definitely don't have the darkness though, so kind of a moot point sitting here and drooling on it. That's kind of whatever. I mean, we could grab Impure Sacrifice. I don't hate that idea. What, you know what? I also don't hate the idea of raising up a little bit of Wrath just to open up schemes. We already have max orders, so getting this to 4 doesn't really matter. Undying Vigor will allow me to heal my Legion, and I would just have healing bonus. I think I'm going to do that. It's dirt cheap. That's a good use of my time. I think we're going to double tribute this turn. I have a lot of Ichor. What do we have ritual-wise that costs Ichor? I have literally no idea. Okay, so we gain 2 extra votes if somebody demands or insults me. I gain prestige, or anybody, I gain prestige. And we may just put that up just because it's so cheap. The only thing is, if I have that up, I can't cast anything else. I guess that's okay. All right, we'll do that. Can we declare a blood feud? No, I don't have a blood feud against anybody. I've only won a couple vendettas. For the most part, I've been Praetor dueling them, which I don't think counts. I definitely can't declare against her. I can say that for sure. Okay, we're gonna have a vote. Okay, so maybe it's good to get that spell up. The Fool. The Archfiend with the least prestige receives 10 prestige from every Archfiend, or the Archfiend with the fewest tribute tokens gets 3 randoms. Well, I hate both of those options. Okay, he's choosing a Legion or a Praetor. Dual prep. They said no to my humiliation. Okay, so we are setting up another duel. Coward. Coward just paid me off with your low quality ichor. Jeez, you're not even worth taxing. Okay, we got our ritual up. Did I already pay my upkeeps? Yes, apparently. Okay, that's all of our stuff. I'm not able to hit you again, right? Yeah, 2 more turns. All right, well, hey, the extra votes, at least I'll get to win the vote that we're gonna have here in a second. Almost certainly gonna win that. 231. Oh man, this is a runaway. All right, have fun storming the gates of heaven. Don't forget your sack lunch. All right, All right, we're gonna want a tribute for sure. Hellfire, please. Thank you. And number 2. No Hellfire again. Man, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, duel commencing. We got Boone. Boone's not terrible, but he's only level 1. So if you get him really, really early and somehow you get him a victory, he's okay. Okay. So he deals 1 damage, I deal 5. He can't beat me. If I do a snake, he cannot counter me. My snake move, double against snakes. So either I counter him and I negate it, or I deal 8 damage versus his 1. So we're gonna deal a total of 15 damage. You can't even bribe that one. Okay. I want a vendetta, and I want to capture a place of power. I'm gonna give myself an extra turn just to be extra safe in case shenanigans happen, and we're gonna bet the farm on it. All right, to that end, I'm gonna move where I can support this fight. You're gonna move up to here. Let's go ahead and give you the artifact. Get that set up. And I guess let's go ahead and get the Praetor out on the field too. Okay, we still have 2 more actions. God, I love that. So nice. All right, there's a little more ichor spent. We can go up to Charisma 5. I really want to get this done. We're getting down in turns now where this needs to happen. I just literally need more Hellfire. Just literally need Hellfire. I'm gonna pull another. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's be crazy. We'll do a Seek manuscript way over here, so we're not getting too bad a punishment on it. Babel, unless a fiend takes over Pandemonium or takes over other strongholds, you win, but less weighted plans. Oh yeah, I'm pretty confident. The only thing that could really happen is if they all dogpile me and then kill my stronghold. No spoilers, but you should definitely watch the conclusion of Lilith's playthrough tomorrow when it comes out, if you haven't watched it already. No, for no particular reason based on your comment. Yeah. And then these guys can't move because the war is not technically started yet. So I'm not allowed to move into her territory yet. Oh, and apparently I need to pay for my rituals. Checks in the mail, guys. Checks in the mail. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we ridiculously overpay our Hellfire. And of course, nobody hits me. And the second I drop that, I'm gonna have like a bajillion things hit me. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Oh, that's cute. You think we're gonna fight? All right. Oh, what bad timing for her, too. I get to go first next turn. We may look at just deleting her legions just for the XP. I gave myself 4 turns for my vendetta, so I have some extra time. Okay, so what did you guys hit me with? I missed that. Wings of Discord. A spark of unrest has been fanned into flames of revolt. The places of power have risen up against Andromalius. Oh no! Ah, my face in the sand. Oh, man, jerks! You believe these guys? All right, we'll grab that. All right, manuscripts. Ravine training. Yeah. Oath of Retribution. Eh. Sorceress training. I'll take the sorceress training. Okay, actions required. Let's just get this done before I forget. So there's your Hellfire. Let's all be sad. There's your Ichor. Done. Okay, now. I don't know how the rules work here. I'm pretty sure you only can be supported by 1, right? I actually don't know how that works. All right, you would be the stronger one. So if you support him, you're going to give +1/+4. So I would need to attack with you. +1 would mean I do 1 damage, I take 2 damage, I deal 1 damage. And that's with no support from my own legion. Yeah, so I want teleport. Now I can't attack with that, right? Yeah. I'm not allowed to just straight up attack. So if we teleport to here, even if they move down and attack me, I'm now supported. Then, if they don't move, we move up here and attack you, and we will have support. Worst case scenario, I'm 10, 8, 14. There's no way that he's gonna get that much support. It shows support. So they can actually have both of them give him support. I have a 1 Hellfire token, do I? Nope, thank you. Okay, I think that's the plan here. If they all die or whatever, then you are ready to attack the place of power. I'm very sad about this, but nobody can come in here and steal it easily, so we're okay. Yeah. Boone, you were sent to die, man. I don't know what to tell you. You dealt 1 damage. Literally as low as you could possibly go. I don't know what to tell you, man. You got done dirty. Alright, we claimed our vendetta. We upgraded our power. Bicker. Assigned the Tesseract, which is good. That actually was relevant already. Good to see that. Anybody adjacent to the target or attacking gives support. Okay, so it's not limited. I don't know why in my head I was limiting it to 1. Maybe that was the 2009 game. Apparently my memory does not go back almost 20 years. All right, do we want to buy, what's the new artifacts? Right, you. I can't afford it. I'm not loving that. You're actually fine. I'd have to overpay a little bit. All right. I think I'm in on that one. God, that is, hold on a second. What? What? No. No. What was that garbage? Who's the guy in charge of putting in those bids? All right, I'm gonna want a tribute. I don't want the tribute before my moves though. I want those to go off. We're in actual fight, so I can sling spells, but I've filled up all my ritual slots, so I cannot do that. Okay, I do think I want to go here so that we can have healing if I need it. All right, put all that ichor to good use. And then, you know what? It's still telling me, now that I look at that, demand supplication, we could raise our tribute quality. We could get infernal negotiations up higher. That's kind of whatever. Manuscripts kept. That is pretty powerful. I guess we could also just do a consolidation to prep ourselves for destruction. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna want a spooky amount of tokens and then our hellfire. Am I okay with losing our ritual next turn if I don't draw hellfire? I think the answer is yes, I am. All right, we'll go ahead and make that. All right, let's see if my turn order works out here. So we capture, I believe we capture that Canton, right? Yeah. He zaps me. Banished Praetor. Okay. Okay. That was +2 range that they just stripped off of me. Okay, so he's on the left. So I deal him 2, I take 6 and then die. Rip me. Rip me. Okay, I still think I'm okay. I think. What are you doing down here? Okay. Am I okay? That's the question. All right, so you are getting the support from both. So 1 and 4, 2 and 8 is what the buff is coming. So if you have 2 more, I deal you 2. If you have 8 more, I take 4, and then I deal you 11, and you die. Okay, we're all right. Also, I could just end it by attacking this. I have 3 turns. The longer this goes on, though, the more shenanigans they have a chance for. And I don't like shenanigans. Pretty sure you can consolidate less so we'll be able to pay. I could. As you can see, I like to make the big ones because I'm lazy. Those before me, yeah. I win the fight here. Unless I'm not seeing some piece of math, we win that fight. So she can crash upon me if she wants. I'm gonna just take that. Hopefully they'll attack and lose a thing. I'm gonna take my victory here. Man, they've taken 2 Praetors off me, 3 Praetors off me, actually. I don't know, it's been a long time since I lost 2 Praetors, that's for sure. Okay, we'll grab that. All right, now I think for me it's less painful to lose 10 prestige than lose tokens. So we have a bajillion voting power. We should probably auto win that. You want a demand. I think I would rather pay you off. What could you do to me? If you duel me, I win. If you go for a place of power, I don't have one. It would be the Urzbet. I think I'm just gonna say come at me, bro. I can teleport down there with my legion, so we're not really as far away as we look. I'm gonna say no. No, get wrecked. Alright, we lucked out and we drew the Hellfire we needed. Some Ichor, pay. Okay, I'm gonna want a tribute in here. Let's grab a Seek Manuscript. I'm gonna try to weave some of those in there if I can. Okay, I could raise Prophecy. Okay, we're on turn 40. I really do need to get this done. Maybe instead of manuscript, I think we're gonna double tribute. And then let's go do some debt collection. Hey you. Give stuff. And you too. Give stuff. I'm still feeling pretty cocky. I'm still feeling fine despite some setbacks. You deserve to draw a 4 Hellfire token. I do deserve that, Tim. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that. Their quantity has nothing on our quality until they steal it all. You go last. Yeah, there's nothing I can change about that, but I don't think that there's any combination of this that kills me here. I don't think. And they only get one move, and then I take this and the war is over, so they have to attack first, so it would have to be this legion or this legion that would attack me, and neither one of them has anything special. And actually, if this one attacks, it only has one adjacent. So their best bet would be attacking with this, and I don't think this beats me. Unless I'm just doing the math horrendously wrong in my head. Yeah, Veilfar was banished to the Abyss. He was a good boy. We kidnapped him, you know. It was nice. It was nice. Power upgraded, yeah. Okay, we got our Rite of Impure Sacrifice. Extra Prophecy at some point, maybe. Hey, there's our tribute with a Hellfire. Man, again, we should have had so much more tribute, but they killed 2 of my Praetors that were giving us extra tribute stuff. Yep. If they attack you, they don't get the adjacency? Okay, well then we definitely win that one. Okay, what else do we want to do here? I can't send any more Diplo. I mean, I guess we could do this. I have the consolidated points. This would raise my tribute quality, because tribute quality is based on your highest stat. So right now my highest stat is a 4. That would go up. Do I care though? The extra ritual slot, maybe I do care. There was 1 or 2 points where I did want that ritual slot. It also is extra protection against getting robbed. All right. And I don't have to do another combine. Check the new bazaar. Abyssal Cavalry is not particularly great. I mean, the Titan's the only thing in here that's of note, really. I mean, people exist. Some of them are good, some are not. Tunnel of the Liar would be good. 3 fragments of a schematic for an infernal machine that will decrease the prophecy of all opponents. I can't do it. Sag. Oh, I'm out of orders. Yeah. I may pick that up if we get a second. Alright, I'm relatively confident here. Okay, so he didn't attack me, which I didn't think he would. And we just absolutely clobber this thing. Yeah, I can't believe that we actually got that Tesseract to be able to teleport. Like, this Legion's biggest weakness is that one move speed. Oh, he did attack. Okay. And you're right, he didn't get the support. So to get the support, would they have had to be adjacent here or here? Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, we absolutely schlonged them. I would get the extra resist because our attribute would be higher, Tim. So you did not. It will raise our attribute. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine, but you're gonna get stuck on the other. Oh. Okay. But you don't win, so not okay. Because I'm supporting it. Don't worry. I would have made the same mistake, Urzbet. But I don't forgive you. Look how happy they are. That was not a bad play, though. That, in another world, that could have been interesting. You want to attack me too? All right. We win that vendetta. Excellent. Please, please, a little hellfire for a poor demon. Just a little hellfire, sir. I'm so hungry. So cold. So cold. All right. We did not get the hellfire we wanted. God, the second I turn this off, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. Oh, I can already feel it. You know what? No, I can afford it. Let's pay that. And just be really, really grumpy about it. All right, you are gonna teleport. I want to go get my face in the sand back. Yeah, teleport down there. Man, if I didn't have that Tesseract, 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4. Or 1 turn, 2 turn, 3. Yeah, 3 turns to get down here. That is such a lucky pickup there. All right, we're not in a hurry now, so I want double tribute. They went with the beggar. Really? So all of their votes combined is equal to my vote? And there must be, I don't know what the tiebreaker is. Number of people voting, maybe? Teleporting Animantian Guard is brutal. Yeah. This feels like some sort of BS enemy at like the end of a D&D module. Okay, Power of Evil, Etheric Clot, or Torment. I'm gonna stick with the Torment. Can I play that? I didn't get that off last time. No, because of course I need Hellfire. Please, sir, it's so cold. Just a little Hellfire. Alright, let's grab another plot, I guess. 2 more actions. Who can I bully? Give me your lunch money. I can't do it right now. Okay, and everyone else has an action against them at the moment. Bizarre. Okay, can I place that bid? I would have to overpay on Hellfire. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. God, that's annoying. Do I do a 3rd tribute? Yeah, we had 1st tribute, but what about 3rd tribute? Your current diplomatic action has been canceled. I got prestige back. Demand rejected. Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Sent out my demands. Upgraded to 5 for prophecy. We completed our scheme. Now that I believe was a hidden scheme. So I didn't get those 30 points, but I'll get them on turn 50. Man, I really don't want to do, like, because remember, the tribute gets worse every time you do it. Like, we're going to have scraps at the bottom there. I would take this, but I can't afford it. Can't afford any of those. I mean, we could just move something just to move it. One of these ones that doesn't require Hellfire, maybe. I mean, Mind Burn is good. Sure. At least it's not terrible. I'll probably never finish it or anything, but... Nice little teleport. Okay, we should be able to take that back with no problems next turn. You guys setting yourselves up to attack Pandemonium? Is that what I'm seeing? Belial apparently has decided to actually start playing the game. If we add all their prestige together, I don't even think they have half of my prestige. Dearth of Tribute. An outbreak of virtue among the mortals has brought miserable harvest, reducing tribute quality of all Archfiends by 3. Ouch. I believe our tribute quality should be 5 normally, so that would take me down to 2. If I understand how that was working. Yes! Yes! Only like 10 more to go! So bad. Oh man, and of course they knock my tribute off, like the turn that it's relevant. Oh, we're gonna be so close too, dang it. We're gonna be so bloody close. I don't need that. I'll just take that. You pay for our ritual. Alright. I'm doing it. I'm paying it. Somebody hit me with a deceit ritual. This is ridiculous. I am still gonna grab 2 tributes. That should take my tribute quality to 0, if I understand how that works correctly. Alright, we will take the faces. Just double check myself here. We're gonna deal 16 damage. That wins the day. Man, I lost my... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I didn't lose my artifact. I was gonna be doubly mad about that. Okay, I think we're gonna want a consolidate. And let me just double check myself here. So I need 8 and 9 souls and Hellfire. 8, 9 souls and Hellfire. Hellfire. Can a brother get a little Hellfire? There we go. Again, you can only go up to 9, so even though I have room, I can't really improve this anymore. Alright, we'll make that. Then what? I mean, this has nothing to do with that. Maybe we go ahead and do that too. So I would need another 8 souls, and we want some darkness. 8 souls and darkness. Okay, there's the darkness, and then we want souls. Man, I'm gonna have like ridiculously good stats by the time we're all said and done. I still have another action. Do I have a... Whoops. I don't know why I keep clicking that tonight. Can I bully you some more? You look very bullyable. How about her? Boo. The tribute quality is going to be too low to bother pulling on that. I don't want to spin the Hellfire. I don't want Vent Training. Crippling Strike. I mean, I guess we could take Tentacle Rupture. We just don't need it, is the thing. Like, it's completely pointless. We could take this one. Again, though, it's Hellfire. There's less people who could bid on this. It's my only thought process there. We could bid on somebody that needs souls. Yeah. shoving people in lockers. I need to, apparently. The 10,000 screaming bastards. I mean, I guess I could use them to go grab these hexes, if nothing else. If all my legions weren't occupied, I could be moving them around. I could mask up and shoot you, but that requires hellfire. Your feet don't wash themselves. God, that does feel horrible, doesn't it? Screaming bastards needs hellfire. All right, we'll pull a really, really, really crappy manual, I guess, because I literally have nothing else I can do. Except for apparently select a scheme. Insult to Archfiends. I mean, that's just free. Use Repel Fate to discard 3 of your opponent's private schemes. I didn't even know that was a thing. That is insidious. Well, I know what I'm casting on Lilith in the future. Frame an Archfiend for your ritual. That is also super doable. That is super doable. Sure. We'll do that privately, though. I don't want to get any further ahead than they already can see. I still have a demand. Oh, you're actually wanting to fight. Why would you do that? I mean, he's a pretty decent guy, but you take a swing at the queen, you better not miss. All right, so that's a 1-point difference, but then I add 2 more. So now I'm dealing him 3 damage. He has high charisma, so we probably will want to bribe on this one. And then it will come down to moves. If we do an orb, he can't counter it. If we win, I get to steal him. And that will add 3. So 7, that would be 10. Even with a bribe, that takes him to 10 at the worst case scenario. I don't think I'm defeatable unless he can beat me on the bribe. Maybe. Apparently I just wanted this turn to be over and I didn't do like any of the things. No, I paid for those. Our unholy crusade failed. Womp womp. Womp womp. Okay, and Belial paid me off because he's a sucker. We won the ritual. Okay, now... No, apparently there's a demand I'm not seeing. Okay, so he said no. I'm just gonna keep beating you up here. I just get more prestige for this than anything else. And he has nothing I want, and he's not convenient to attack, so... We'll do that. We will bid maximum, go. Oh, cutting him off from being able to attack Pandemonium. Interesting. Planar lock! Planar lock! We dealt with this before. So that removes 3 of my orders. So now I'm down back to their level with the plebes. How much prestige do we need to win? The highest amount. Whoever has the highest wins. So I am ridiculously far ahead of them. Now, if one of them became a vassal of the other, they get to add their score together, but even then, they're not close to me. We have had a runaway good game. For whatever reason, they didn't challenge me in the early game, and they just let me rank up a bajillion times by, like, turn 20. Weren't we, like, Prince by 22 or something? It always freaks me out when it does that little, like, hang right before the turn goes. Alright, so Place in the Sand is giving me 2, and we're getting 1 from an Unholy Fountain. That's also extra prophecy strength. I would like to hit Belphegor at some point. I would like to take this off of him. Him and his stupid destruction strength that caused me so many problems. Okay, yes, please on the Hellfire. Hellfire, yes, please. Are you sure this is worse tribute than normal? Because I feel like that's better. 2 fragment primer on methods to improve your movement. Or a move for devilish regeneration. We'll take the movement. We still need another copy before we can use it. All right. Okay, so what's the worst he could do? If he mind burns and I also orb, he would get double. That would give him 12 damage if I play Assertion of Will. I don't think that's worth doing. Which means I should play my Skull then, because that has the least chance of getting countered. And he has the most chance of playing an orb, and this would double up against that. Yeah. Okay, so I think we do Bleeding Wound here. So if he goes Snake and cancels me, I only lose 2. That would take him to 7 damage, and I do 7 damage, so we both die. So I think we want the bribe, and we want to win the bribe. What do I want to pay? I think it's Ichor. I'm willing to pay an Ichor. Here's 10 Ichor for you, good man. I'm sure you'll make the right call. I don't think he can bid more than that. We could dump a bunch of the combined. So you know what? That's actually not a horrible plan. Maybe we dump those just to get... No, not that one. Not my big ones that I've been combining up. But we could dump those. That's 13. Also, this is a limited box. Like, when you get to here, you are full, and you can't do anything until you spend some. Okay. I'm pretty confident in that. That's the first time I've actually had a chance of losing, though. So props to him there. An insult from Belial. Okay. If you want to get one too, you can have one too. Rituals. Let's all be set. Okay, hang on. Before we do rituals, let me go do my powers. Okay, we did get enough to go up here. We have exactly what we need. Okay, we still need to get to 6 for that scheme. So we still need 17 more Hellfire. My goodness. But then we'll have planar lock. Yeah, so that was Belphegor who hit me with planar lock. Almost certainly. I don't know anyone else who has that high destruction. Okay, so we're gonna want to tribute. We're gonna improve our destruction. I already took that. I don't need to move down here because we can teleport. Do I just want to take the swamp? Maybe we just take the swamp. So swamps are no melee damage, right? Yeah. So if some shenanigans happens and he attacks me, I still win. All right, we'll just go take that. Is that the best? That's not the best use of my action. I think we're in a double tribute. Like, time is actually clicking on 19 Hellfire. Chaining planar lock seems like a good way to crush the lobby leader. It's expensive. It's really expensive to keep it up. And I think you need to be in a vendetta. Is that true? I think you need to be in something. I don't think you can just target that one. Could be wrong. But it is a very expensive ritual. I don't want to pay. Quit sending the debt collectors. Okay, hang on. I gotta stop. I cannot be overpaying on that anymore. The second this goes down, you know I'm gonna get robbed. I can totally pay for that one though. Okay, so hold on. It's not gonna let me intern. Right click to cancel these, by the way. Dearth of Tribute because we hate it. Plans are in motion. Yes. Hey, Shinosuke, how's it going, man? You have a good weekend? Oh, is he finally gonna get to upgrade? I bullied him as hard as I could. Hey, and our boys are back from reforming from heaven. Welcome back, boys. All right, step 1. Give me the Hellfire, what little bit we have. And more, again, what little bit we have. Praetor Duel. Okay, this is a different one. All right, so I'm doing 8 damage, he is doing 3. At worst case scenario, he does 7 plus a bribe, he would win. He has skulls and an orb, so if I do my skull move, he cannot counter me. Maybe I do need an upgraded skull move. That is definitely my weakest one. The number's just tiny on it. All right, we'll do skull move. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 damage. And I would counter that if he does it. So if I don't counter Furrow Lunge, he does 7. I would do 8, 9, 10. If he has 3 charisma and wins the bribe, he would kill me. I think I do have to actually pay these. I don't want to have an oopsie here. I really don't want to have an oopsie. I'm gonna just dump a bunch of 8 souls, my good man. I'm sure you'll make the right call. I don't think he has that high of charisma, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, ongoing rituals. Yep, and I will pay that. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to share an internet connection with anyone either, Shinosuke. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, it always sucks when you have internet problems. Trust me, I know. Okay, planar lock is over, so hooray. I do really, really, really need this to go off. Step 1, who can we bully for supplies? Urzbet. Can I? Nope, still cannot do this. So, oh, you're still on cooldown. No. Okay, fine. I guess I won't bully you. All right, Creeping Doom, go take the swamp. Dearth of Tribute, we hate it. Praetor Duel, yes, what we like to see. Okay, so he countered my bleeding wound. Okay, we did kind of think that was gonna happen. Okay, so we actually won via the bribe. If we didn't win that bribe, it would have been 7 versus 7 and we would have both died. I knew you would make the right call, Igor. Well, money well spent on that one. Okay, duels continue. Level 5 on destruction. I'm gonna remember that planar lock. Just saying, I'm gonna remember that. Okay, the move order doesn't matter here, so we need tribute. Just tons of tribute if we're gonna get that done, to get that much hellfire. Just give me a bajillion. Give me all the hellfire you have. Wait. What I think you heard was I want a lot of hellfire. What I said was, give me all the hellfire you have. I use that reference all the time. If you know, you know, I guess. Okay, Flesh Rapture, Deceit. That's very affordable. Sure, we'll put a bid in on that. And then I guess we'll put in a very, very pitiful Seek manuscripts. The better the tribute, the better your choices, so. This probably would not work in the next patch, by the way. They're gonna add a tribute called Slag that does nothing but take up space. And it happens when your tribute quality gets to 0. So don't do this in the future is probably what the thing's gonna be. If only you could bully your way towards donations so easily. Don't give me ideas, Andrew. Okay, 385. We are rocking these dudes. Did I forget the back room? I mean, it doesn't rotate, so unless somebody buys something, it's gonna be the same stuff. Ah, oh, my charisma by 1. You absolute jerks. All right, give me the hellfire. Give me the hellfire. Stop messing around and give me the hellfire. Okay, there's 4 hellfire. We might also be able to make something happen with darkness. Okay, I'm not impressed. Okay. Ether Rupture, 0 of 3. Or hey, there's 2 out of 3 portal training. We'll take that one. Although I don't really need it, but we could take that artifact off and give him something else, maybe. Okay, ritual, we will pay our Ichor cost. Dearth of Tribute, because we hate it. All right, we both did bleeding wounds, so he's better at it, but doesn't matter. Okay, we did win our bribe, but look, our charisma's down by 1, so we only did 3 damage on the bribe, which we didn't end up needing, but I don't want to dare have her die. That would be really awkward. We just leveled up to 6 recently, too. Look at that. Level 6 Queen of the Damned. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Nobody showed up for the other fight. We won an auction. Hey, the builders come through with a little bit of hellfire. Okay, again, I don't like doing this, but if we're gonna finish that scheme, I need it to get moving now. We're running out of turns rapidly. Okay, we'll just take that last spot. Actually, you know what? Can I have you go there and then return where you came from? Not allowed to do that. Okay. That's fine. All right, if we wanted to fight you and kill your legion, we would deal you 8 damage. I would take 2. Okay, the timing is not good for that. All right, I'm not gonna do that ploy. If we were gonna guarantee go first, we could just kill it with that, but he would probably kill me here. Okay, we'll take the tile, we'll get that. Let's go ahead and do a consolidate. I mean, it's gonna be literally just souls and hellfire, right? Yeah, so 9. So I want a 9/9 token. Yeah, one of the nice things about prophecy, I talk about this a lot in my Lilith game. It's so much easier to level prophecy. 8, 12, 12 is way easier to do than 9, 19. So just food for thought. I used to think prophecy was kind of weak. I don't think it's weak anymore. I think it's pretty good. The swamp bow. Oh, that's true. That is true. So if he attacked me here, we'd do no melee. I would have lost that anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. I lost an order slot because we lost the charisma. And I just don't think I can spend it if I want to complete that scheme, which I do, just for the moral victory of doing it, I guess. All right, we'll grab another crappy manuscript, I suppose. And just for you, I will check the back room. Literally the same stuff. He might be different, I guess. Pretty good guy. 5 extra stats. Okay. All right, before we roll that next turn, though, we're at the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna go make my tea really quick. For anyone new, that just means I'm gonna have a 5-minute break. I'll throw it up on the screen here, so you'll have a nice little timer. If you haven't gotten up and got yourself a drink and a stretch, I would encourage you to do so too. If you haven't left a like on the stream and you're enjoying yourself, that helps me a ton. We just passed 8,000 subscribers. We are on track for our goal of 10,000 on the 2-year channel anniversary coming up in November. So that will be pretty exciting if we can get there. Maybe if you're enjoying this content, check out other stuff on the channel. I've got some videos for Solium Infernum, but many other things. If you like this, but you want a deeper strategy, I did 2 years almost of coverage for a game called Dominion 6. Maybe check that out. It's a mythologically inspired game, very similar to this in like high level concept, a little more, I don't want to call it a 4X, but a little more 4X-y on that. And I do all kinds of other content. I'm gonna go ahead and tell YouTube I'm taking my break. Where's my button? All right, if you do get an ad here, I appreciate the pennies. I will be right back. All right, hopefully you guys had a good break there. Every 60 seconds, an eternity passes in hell. With your small donation of even a single hellfire, you could help warm the heart of one screaming bastard. Donate today. Okay, I also saw, Eric, I like your suggestion of the convert. It's something I normally never use, but we're sitting on a lot of ichor. Maybe we could convert that. We could definitely afford stuff if that was the case. So let's roll the turn and then let's think about that. Pilfer artifact? Planar lock? Please, no bully. You believe they would do this to me? Belphegor has been the biggest thorn in my side all game, and I'm gonna end the game not being able to do anything to him. He's gonna attack Pandemonium. What a sore loser. What a sore loser. All right, he's weapon free though now. We need to be concerned about that. So, maybe I stand corrected. Maybe we will get to do something to him. All right, well, we skipped his turn, so I'm the regent now. And of course I'm planar locked. Grumble, grumble. All right. Can I has a lot of hellfire, please? Yeah, the tribute quality is so bad right now with that event. And then we're just spamming it, so we're making it even worse. Alright, what do we get? Furl Lunge. I mean, it's a +1 from... Oh, no. No, I think we have a +3 on ours currently. Meh. Okay, hey, 2 out of 2 on March training. Alright, we'll take it. Demand received. I have an excommunicated guy on my doorstep. I don't think I can fiddle around with him at the moment. So I'm gonna accept that. Buddy, you just don't even... Oh, hold on. No, don't give him darkness. He's gonna turn that and throw that right in my face. No darkness for you. Here's some souls, kid. Don't spend it all in one place. Okay, ritual-wise... Convert tribute. Select a target. I want hellfire. And I'm willing to pay... I think Ichor. Doesn't... I take it doesn't tell me what that... I guess it's a 2-to-1, so... Alright, we'll do that. Now, while it's doing that, I also need to consolidate. What an absolute crap turn. Holy moly. How am I down to 2 orders? Oh, because I lost one and then he locked me for 3 more. Dang. Dang, that hurts. Okay, shoot. I want to move over here so that we can attack that. But it's probably more important that we get our consolidate. I don't want this stuff sitting in my pockets to get stolen. And we're just going to need as much as we can possibly get in here. I think we're just going to have to combine these. So there's 9 hellfire. What a horrible consolidate too. I just hate this turn. I hate everything about it. This is terrible. Alright, we'll pay for our ritual. He's excommunicated. I am the regent. I'm gonna stick with that one. Maybe someday I'll actually play it. Still have a dearth. He's trying to steal artifacts. I was able to resist it. We got planar locked again. Astaroth appears to be responsible. I don't believe that. I don't think Astaroth went up to 6 destruction. I'm pretty sure that's Belphegor. We could know if we had enough slots to cast the scouting ritual. And what is this? Oh, this is pandemonium. Okay, I was like, what the heck is that fight? Ongoing rituals. Yep. Planar lock. Belial did pick up the Machine of Despair. Oops. Sag. Okay, it was explained to me. At 50, the Conclave will start voting. They need to vote essentially 5 times. There's a chance every turn between 5 and 13 that they vote. So at minimum, we need to go to turn 55. At maximum, it should be turn 63. There's a little bit of randomness to it, which I really like. Okay, well, what an absolute crapper of a turn. All right, good idea, Eric, though. Converting that over to Hellfire should allow us to finish that. Like I said, we don't need this. We're already going to win via prestige, but it's the principle of the matter. Yeah, he's excommunicated, so we all can attack him as a free-for-all now. Oh, crap! Look at that! She got the fortress that walks! Very nice. Alright, she's in the fart cloud. Nice one, Urzbet. Nice one. Man, every time that sound pauses, my Shadow Empire trauma rears its head. Okay, before we do anything else, here's my Ichor. Second, powers. Yes. Auto. Why are we paying so many? I don't want to pay that one. Yeah, never trust that. Oh, we're not gonna. Oh, I see why. That really sucks. I don't want to pay that. I'm gonna use that to buy something else. That would be a waste of so much. God, do I do it anyways? I don't really care about the deceit. That's what this was gonna be, a deceit upgrade. I think it's better I just spin this now before somebody steals it from me, though. Yeah. I couldn't have said it better, Andromalius. Couldn't have said it better. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. I don't wanna oopsie that. Okay, then you are going to teleport. I think we're gonna teleport here and we're gonna destroy that stupid thing. Well, we're gonna attack this first. Yeah, this is gonna be really awkward, but it is what it is. Alright, we have 16 HP. We can take a little bit of dot damage. One, two. Okay, so in 3 turns I could be here and attack this. 1, 2. 1, 2. I guess it's kind of the same. And keeping somebody around my stronghold just in case is probably a good idea. Okay, response delivered. Alright, that was Belial. We converted tribute. They are bickering, so we got some freebies. Alright, anyone I can shake down? No, I don't think it matters. Yeah, it's not going to matter against him anymore because he's been expelled. Do I want to chance a fight? I can't. I can't even do it. How about him? I will continue to shake you down for money because it's hilarious. Walk through the face. Yeah, that's true. So 1. Yeah, but see, this one's not strong enough to one-shot that. Get to here. Okay, no, maybe that is a little bit better. You're right. Because if we go 1 and then 2 can attack this. So we deal it. Hey, look who stole the duel. Well. Okay, so we would do 2 damage, no damage, 6 damage. We would kill it. And then that leaves the Adamantium Guard to attack this. And we're next to each other for support purposes, possibly. I like that. Yeah, and yeah, that's true too, and he'll buff that. We are going to end up taking a point of damage for being in the fart cloud, but that's fine. We have 16 HP, and I do have the healing ritual if we need it. Okay, Belial shifting around. I do like that the AI is willing to attack Pandemonium if it knows it's going to lose. I really appreciate I mean, even if the AI is not good at it, at least it doesn't just sit there and let you win, a la like Dominion's AI a lot of times. Oh, look, it's gone, it's gone. I mean, we're in the final turns. Now is the time. Are you gonna attack Pandemonium too? Now is the time to, buy those big Titan units. Apparently everyone is so desperate they're all gonna go AWOL. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Is Urset gonna go AWOL too? Am I gonna literally be fighting everyone? Suspicious. Dire dissipation. I actually don't know what that does. Is that a kill praetor? They ain't hear no bell. Apparently. Oh! Infernal affliction. My goodness. Hey guys, I think you haven't hit me with enough spells yet. You could probably still do one or two more. Two of them execute. Okay, and look who's right here. And look at what's nearby. Okay, I'm safe in the swamp because we can't do melee. What's the turn order? He gets to go first. So he literally can't hurt me because we're in the swamp. And I can do 4 damage to him. That's definitely gonna happen. And then we need a ritual, a destruction ritual, and a infernal infliction against him. And that's gonna be 3 hellfire. Okay, so that should deal 7 to 9 damage. It has 10 HP, and we're gonna deal it 4 damage. So that will kill that legion. Okay, over here. 030. Sure? So you literally can't hurt me. Alright, let's just kill this first. It's gonna suck because I think we're gonna end up in this hex. But I need to kill that too. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. Rank up first. Rank up what? I think you might be behind, Eric. You might need to hit live on your stream there. Okay, give me some more hellfire, because apparently I'm gonna need to be slinging spells here. More bigger one here. Action required. Well, let me think here. Do I want to keep this running? I get extra votes. These are votes for things, though this isn't like winning votes. I don't think I care about that anymore. I think it's time for that to turn off. Alright, who else can I hit with something? We could strategic confusion. I actually don't care about this right now. Because I'm in the swamp, he can't do melee to me, so oddly enough, this guy's like super strong right now. I wish I had something to buff him a little bit. We could give him a stratagem. We could give him a stratagem. We could give him +3 range. We could try to walk him into me. We could try to walk him into me. Let's do that. So we want a deceit ritual forged orders on him. Confirm. We're gonna go there and then into me here. And it's 3 darkness. Actually, let's pay it with that to make room. Okay, and we want that one to be really, really early. Okay, so I'm gonna deal 1 damage to him, and that's it, as it currently stands. What could we do? We could add a stratagem. Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe that one doesn't matter as much. If he attacks me, great. If he doesn't, I'll just kill him with the ritual next turn. There's no reason to double dip. What's the turn order here? Yeah, he's going first. Yeah, I'm gonna let that one be. Alright, give me some tribute. Okay, I don't really care when the Animantians go. The infliction does matter. And actually, we should probably shoot it first. If we get really lucky, 9 damage. I guess that doesn't matter. I would prefer to stay where I'm at. We'll do it that one. Get 6 destruction? We did. Yeah. I think you might be behind. Nope, we're good. We're good. We got it. We could planar lock. Maybe a planar... Do I have any spots left, though? I do. Let's actually look at the price of that. So planar lock is 3 souls and 5 hellfire. I'd actually rather use my hellfire to kill things with infernal infliction. We could do pain and punishment. This takes off all adds. Does he have anything deployed? No. He's a stinky face. All right, he has been gathering manuals. Where's my manual destruction? Praetor. Yeah, Blight Wisdom. I must activate ritual masking. Okay. If we were to do that to him. Yeah, just because I'm sure he did that to me once, it's only fair that I do it back. At this rate, you might finish the game before 12. Yeah, we might. Normally on Monday and Wednesday especially, I try to do a 3-hour stream. A, people start just leaving because they're going to bed, and B, I'm exhausted because I've been working all day. So that would be ideal. I would really like that. It seems like I can do Solium Infernum in 2 streams, and people seem to show up for both of them. So we may do a couple of them. I don't want to go into a 3rd one, so I'm really trying to stay kind of on focus tonight that we can get this done. I'm pretty sure that Belphegor is going to die. Like, we are going to finish him off. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Astaroth. Maybe. Giving him a maybe. Alright, so we fight. Yes, 18 melee. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, what? Oh, it's defense only. Oh, okay. Well, we'll still kill him with rituals. That guy was dead no matter what. I couldn't have gotten him out there, but that... Okay. You take 0 melee damage, but only on the defense. Rip. Alright, drive safe, Abby. Okay, you are not excommunicated, so I'm less worried about you. Am I not my ritual? He's out there just stealing stuff. I see where you're going. Oh, well, hey, my guys did not die in vain. They dealt him enough damage that the ritual finished him off. And remember, that's my reforming legion, so they'll be back here in a couple turns. I guess that worked out in the end, just not the way I thought it was gonna work. All right, no more fart pillar. Give me back my Praetor, you jerk. We're very happy that we won. I don't know who that would have been. They were after me in the turn order. Maybe Belial does have some destruction. Food for thought. Writ of Rescindment. The Conclave has granted amnesty to all apostates and heretics. The writ restores all excommunicated Archfiends not currently occupying the city of Pandemonium. You jerks. You jerks. So now they're all out. Well, at least I was able to get rid of his fart tower. Alright, I am definitely... Hey, you. I demand that you give me an artifact. I want a vendetta on him because I want that place of power. Give me some tributes. Okay, so everyone is forgiven and no one is excommunicated, right? Oh, and look at that. Urzbet became Belial's vassal. Not gonna change anything, but just good to know. And you know what? I feel kind of the same about you too, buddy. I'm gonna extort you. I want an artifact. I want them not to be able to complete this so I can vendetta them. Because we could teleport and take the Tower of Pride. With our teleport, we can get over there in 1 or 2 turns. Okay, Vault. Invoke. On him. That did not work. I want you to invoke on him. Yes. The reason is I want to be able to move too, so if I teleport and I'm 2 away, I can attack something and not have to move and then move to attack. Alright, so I'm gonna go down to 1 tribute because I want to be able to blap something of... Well, actually I can't because they're not excommunicated anymore. Urgh. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Man. Adamantium Guard got a promotion. We'll see here. Still want plenty more of this. I would like to re-level our charisma if we can. We're gonna need some... What is it? Hellfire again, I think. Yeah. We need 7 of everything, so we're kind of close. An insult from Belial. Now I need to be careful. If I fight him in the vendetta, I have to fight him and Urzbet at the same time. We're gonna challenge you to a Praetor duel. Hey, I got Zool back. Nice. Oh, because Queen of the Damned. So, that's amazing. I figured he was gonna be dead, but I forgot. We have the Black Adornment, so we actually get anyone she defeats in combat back. What is yours is mine. And I will definitely do the Praetor combat, because you guys can't double up on me on that one. Alright, and then you guys need to get into position to take the Vats of Torment. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we can teleport here, and then we can take Tower of Pride. We got a plan. Got a plan. I am a little worried that when we do that, he's gonna rush me and try to kill my capital here. What can we do? 16 melee. My goodness, what beasts. We'll just kill him with a ritual. Yeah, I don't need to be worried about that. We'll just kill him with a ritual. Nope. You are right. We did have a promotion. We still don't... Okay, well, it's a different legion. I was gonna say we still don't have HP, but this legion actually doesn't need the HP. Okay, for here... I think we go range or we go ranged melee. Range gets me 1 less stat, but it's range. The range melee gives me 11, 11, 16. That makes it really hard just to kill me. I think we go 3, 3. Strict mind. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I agree on that one. This just makes us really, really hard to kill. And then, you know, we can add in a strategy here that can up whatever we need. Okay, yeah, I like it. We got that third slot too. Really nice. Okay, I'm the Regent. I still have not played that card. I'm gonna play that card at some point. I promise. Your artifact of pride has been the target of an attempted pilfer. It resisted. That makes me nervous. Dire Dissipation. Your dominion was targeted by the ritual Dire Dissipation, which proved too strong for your resistance. Belphegor appears to be responsible. Oh. Unholy Fountain takes 6 points of damage and decrease their max HP? Excuse me? Dire Dissipation? I have never cast that before. That is ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit his Legion with that. His melee Legion. That must be expensive. I can't imagine that's a cheap spell. Permanent HP? That's terrifying. Alright, Hammers of Hell have been destroyed. 3 of Belphegor's manual fragments were destroyed. Yeah, you deserve that. Spoils of Battle, we got Zool back. There is only Zool. Okay. Yep. Hey, Droog. Looks like you're almost done. Yeah, we're getting close. We're on 49. Anywhere between 55 and 63 will be the end. Unless somebody, like, headshots my capital, we've got this one. And the only person in position to do that's Astaroth, but I can kill him with a spell, so I'm feeling pretty good. Although they have really fought back, I have to say. Like, for as far ahead as we are, if they had gotten their act together a little bit earlier, I think we did a really good job of just stealing their lunch money so hard in the early game that they never could really get off the ground. Okay, what do we got? Tribute. I'm definitely taking this because I want to be slinging some rituals. A duel preparation continues. Extortion delivered. Unholy Fountain has been reduced to 1 HP. That's ridiculous. I might just kill this Legion now. Alright, we'll think about that. We invoked our manuscript. Hey, the builders come through with a little bit of tribute. Aether Rupture. I have one of those. It's unfortunate he got it. Okay, so I don't have the ability to attack this turn. Maybe let's wipe out one of his legions. I mean, we could just kill that. We could also severely wound it. I kind of want to look at that. I've never cast that. Where is that? Dire Dissipation. So if I'm masked, I can just hit him with this. Chances of detection's very low. Success is very likely. We just permanently lower your HP. You're already kind of crap though. And at this point in the game, I don't think it's worth it. I do want to look at the cost. Okay, so that is kind of expensive. 2 souls and 4 hellfire. Okay, that is kind of expensive. For reference, if we just did a Infernal Infliction, it's 3 + 1 for the masking. I think we're just gonna kill... Alright, actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna kill this guy. That way I don't have to worry about him coming to take me out.
Dogs yield, JJ.
Alright, we'll grab some tribute. We did have some things move. Agony, we don't have any pieces. It's almost over. Not happening. Now the Great Horn could be of use. We do have an extra slot and I do still need our teleport item. A Legion would not be out of place, but hey, the Sons of Typhoon, or Typhon. Nice little Etten looking thing here. He costs a lot of upkeep though. 3 Ichor per turn. I could swing that. I could swing 3 Ichor per turn. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Okay, let's deploy Zool. What else? Some extra deceit for protection, maybe? Sure. Sure. We'll get the tongue of the liar. You gotta treat yourself once in a while, you know? All this hard work we've been doing. Re-up the treason protection? Also not a bad idea. The spell slinging in this game has been pretty intense. And blap. Bye-bye. Alright. I believe the number of turns it takes to reform your legion is double your level, so he's gonna be out for most of the game. Okay, and Belial now gets excommunicated. Everybody's getting excommunicated, so Urzabet and me are the only two who have not been excommunicated. Assembly of the Conclave. The Conclave assembles within the Great Halls of Pandemonium to conclude the trial of the throne and determine a new Dark Majesty. All private schemes are revealed, and prestige values have been adjusted accordingly. Diplomacy may continue, but no further requests for vassalage will be entertained by the Conclave. Alright, let's take a look at the values. Let's see if somebody had a bunch of hidden ones. Oh, Belphegor! I don't know what he had last turn, but he wasn't at 100. What does excommunicated do? You are no longer bound by the rules of Pandemonium. So essentially you can attack anybody and anyone can attack you. So normally, you know, we have to do all the little like, oh, here's a message and oh, I have to wait for a response. No, he can just attack me now. Now the question is, does Urzabet get excommunicated too? No, and it looks like that actually broke her fealty to him. So she is no longer his vassal. It also means that you can't win via point value either. So he cannot be voted winner, even if he had the most prestige. Hey, my Creeping Doom's back. Yay. All right, well, you know what, Creeping Doom? Oh, he's not the one that... Yeah, never mind. I was gonna have him go take territory, but it's Belial that did that. Which... I do not share a border with. Okay, sure. All right. Well, where were you when I needed you, 5 Hellfire? Where were you? We could have really used that earlier. Could have really used that earlier. Okay, you. I want to declare a vendetta, set terms. I want to capture a place of power. I'm going to go big, and I'm gonna give myself some extra time. I'm not too worried about the prestige. I am worried about time, though. Done. Excellent. Okay, declare vendetta, set terms, place of power. I'm gonna give myself 2 turns. I am gonna do this one lickety split. Maybe we even just give myself 1 turn. I'm pretty sure we could just do that, right? Because I'm literally just gonna go bonk and attack it. And neither of you can support that enough that it matters. Yeah. 1 turn for that. And then we teleport to here, and then we attack that. Easy peasy. Okay, the assembly has started. We're at 1 of 5. Belial's excommunicated. Oh, I called it out, but let's talk about it a little more. So hidden schemes were revealed. I think he was about at that, but Belphegor was not at 100. So he must have had a hidden scheme or 2 that he finished. And I jumped up to my 30 or whatever for my scheme. That's a very interesting mechanic. Because like in a multiplayer game, you would not want to look like I look here. Obviously everyone would dogpile you. So you would definitely not want to do that, and you would prefer to do hidden schemes if you can. And that way they don't get to see your total until right now. So you have your, well, he's open game for me too, Shinosuke. So if I had something near Belial, I could just attack him too. He is a rogue demon. He no longer obeys the conclave, but nor is he protected by the conclave. And they can still win. They could win by destroying your capitals and just be the last man standing. Hey, Geoff Rollins just joined the stream. That's pretty crazy score. Dude, this has been my best game I've ever played. I don't know if you watched last stream, but I had an amazing start. We bullied the crap out of everybody. Oh, they stole my phylactery of false prophets. I definitely got robbed in this game, though. That definitely happened. It was Belial, and we got the Tongue of the Liar to replace it. My legion's back. My scheme is revealed, so we get our prestige. All right. Give me some tribute. I can't do that move yet, but you know what I can do? Is we can blow up that legion of his. So I have to keep this veiled because we're not technically at war this turn. There's a chance we don't kill this, but there's a chance we do, so blap him. I can always fire it twice if I have to. Okay, I don't want to move that yet. I can't get to Belial. Yeah, I just can't get to Belial. He's over here. All right, you just stay near the capital and defend me. Drums of Woe, Lance of... Okay, Lance of the Leper. That would take me up to 12-12. And we would have Leper Curse. You know what? Sure. You gotta treat yourself. You gotta treat yourself once in a while. You know, what is life worth if you don't buy yourself a Lance of the Leper King once in a while? Can we bid on this too? My inventory's getting really full, so... do that too. Okay, tribute, blast him. Bye-bye. Next turn, we attack that and take it. Turn after we teleport. Turn after we take that. That may be game end, possibly, right after that. Go. Yeah, we do. I probably should put the trees in protection, though, because I am getting robbed blind. Once you have 4 or 5 orders, it could be a good idea to do a late tribute. Get small coins. I mean, you may as well do it early and then just overpay. And if you don't have to do it, then you'll have better tribute. But I see what you're saying. We were doing that a little bit earlier when I was running a whole bunch of rituals. Only thing more powerful than 1 Glock is 2 Glocks. Double your firepower. Resisted! What's this garbage? Permanently reducing HP on a reforming legion's vicious. Yep. The reason I don't like the Creeping Doom, so I don't remember if I did it in my Mammon game or if I did it in my game I didn't record, but somebody had Creeping Doom, and every time it would reform, I would Vendetta them, I would say I'm gonna kill 1 legion, and I would cast a spell and kill it. And I just did it over and over and over, and there's like, it's very hard to defend against. And it keeps reforming, so they couldn't do anything about it. You should equip the tongue. That's what she said. Yes, we do need to do that. Okay, tribute. Give me the Hellfire because I want to keep slinging spells. Give me the Hellfire because I want to keep slinging spells. Okay, assembly. We're still at 1. Okay, so see here, we didn't progress. We're still at 1 out of 5. Diplomacy interrupted. Vendetta claimed. Okay, we failed our ritual. I'm very, very sad about that. Auction 1. Auction 1. Bickering. Auction concluded. Okay, so you get the Lance of the Leper King. Then you are going to take that.
Dobbs yield, JJ.
Okay, we have the Hand of the Executioner and the Tongue of the Liar. And let's put our freaking ritual up so they can stop looting me blind. Exposed treason. I really need to keep that up the rest of the game. And that is all of my orders. Yep. Creeping Doom, Dom spell. I mean, yeah, Creeping Doom's a pretty decent spell, though. You get all those poison insects when you cast it. Was that the... It all kind of flows together in my mind, Abby. Belphegor spent it all. Oh, did he upgrade ranks? Okay, that's a little bit of a misplay. Again, you don't win the game based on your rank, you win based on your prestige. So, the fact that I'm a prince does not matter for winning the game. If he had more prestige and he was still a baron, he could still win. Yoink. I'll be taking care of the vats of torment. They can't be trusted in your hands, Fartigor. Infernal Infliction! We resisted. Now, one of the things I love about this Legion, we have 16 HP. So even if he does the dissolution, I have a few turns before he can kill me. Uh-oh. Speaking of... I think I need to get the, destruction resistant ritual up too. Another thing you could do, if we had better deceit, we could try to rob the person who's casting rituals as so they just can't afford them. Another angle we could take. I love how everything in this game has like 2 or 3 counters. It's just how not stubborn are you that you're willing to actually go use the counter. Stinking rituals. In fury and glory, the Conclave vaguely remembers a time long ago when great armies clashed and soldiers died in the thousands. With the remaining lasts, they will reward feats of Legion combat with 3-fold prestige for 4 turns. That would be a cool winning move. You play that and then you win a bunch of battles. That'd be cool. Alright, teleport. Teleport. You can't teleport to here? 1, 2, 3. Is that... Are you serious? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're not allowed to teleport through mountains, apparently? Alright, we're still fine, but that's... I did not expect that. Why is that? Oh, yes. Okay, it's Belphegor's territory. He stole that from Astral. Okay, yep. Thank you. Well, we're at war with Astral, so that's what I was thinking. But you're right. That's where he teleported across there. Yep. Alright, she wants to fight. You know what? Go away, kid. You bother me. Don't spend it all in one place. 2 out of 5. Okay. Vendetta successful. Faces in the... Man! Stop! Okay, we have got to get that ritual up. We have got to get that up. I don't even remember... What is that one called? I want the anti-destruction. No. Evil Ward. Yeah. We have got to have this up, and we have got to keep this up. Because we are getting absolutely blasted here. Now, I could planar lock... Maybe I should. If we planar locked... Yeah, I'm not allowed to. Why am I not allowed to planar lock him? We have a vendetta, don't we? Am I crazy? We don't. How? Why don't we have a vendetta against him? Did I accidentally click kill one legion instead of take one place of power? Oh, you know what? I got refunded for a Diplo action. I wonder if that's what that was. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna humiliate him. We're gonna declare vendetta if he doesn't accept it, and we're gonna take a place of power. And I don't need a big turn limit because I'm gonna get to move over there before this kicks off. 2 turns, I will claim 1 place of power, get humiliated. And actually, maybe I should clog up all the Diplo lines. Now, I can't do anything to you, right? Yeah, because see, he's not part of the council, so he can just whatever it. Belphegor, can I hit you with anything? No. Okay. Get me some tribute. Does my order matter? It doesn't anymore. Jade. We're back up to 6 actions. Yeah, because I leveled that, yeah. So we're back up. We got the extra wrath point from that item I equipped, so we're back up to full actions. I think I still blast him. 7 HP. I have a ritual slot. Yeah, I think we just keep blasting him. So, Infernal Infliction on him. Hold on. Did I not mask? Mask up. I love that system. That is so cool to me. I love that you can frame people too. Hilarious in multiplayer. Alright. Go for it. Oh, freak. Oh, did he? I totally missed that. Shoot. So anyways, I started blasting. That's how I feel. Alright, Mr. Excommunicated. You're just gonna wiggle back and forth? Alright, well this should help. An extra 5 resistance. Maybe you should add 5 resistance. Okay, hey, my legion's back. Yeah, and we were taking damage from the lance, so we do need to watch that. Before I forget, let's go Undying Vigor them. Get him a little heal here. Cheap enough. Okay, and then you said that he was vassalized. You're right. He is vassalized. Okay, so he didn't spend it. I think he lost it to him. I think that's how that works. When he accepted that. Okay, definitely want more Hellfire because we're gonna keep blasting. Hellfire. Where were you when I needed you, Hellfire? I'm so mad about that. Okay, rituals. Yep, we will pay any price, frankly, to keep those running. I'm not letting those go down this game. Okay, we are the Regent. Lose 25% of their tokens. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, can I actually play that? Somebody needs to lose a stat because somebody did that to me. It's only fair if I do it to them. Okay, we're at 3 out of 5. Okay, we could be done in 2 turns. Response, simulation delivered. So that does mean that I'm going to be at war with him. Okay, he can't take that though. Legion reformed. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're probably just going to keep blasting me. I don't have much I can do against that. We could get them a Praetor to help fight. Some extra range and then range twice. That'd be fine. I can afford it quite easily. Sure. Sure. All right, there you go. We'll pick up Dekarabaya. Oh, actually, you know what, while we're in there? Any other artifacts? Ooh. Ooh, the Mectectrix Lash. It's too late now, but -1 victory required to level up is huge. If you get this really early on, you could get such a nice advantage. The Key of Solomon, +1 charisma and some prestige. Honestly, I could afford that too. I don't want to go too low on darkness or hellfire though, because I want to keep those rituals up. Prophecy and prestige. Orb of Oblivion. An opposing legion, titan, or place of power that destroys the user is destroyed as well. Very nice for putting on a crappy little legion and saying, come at me, bro. I might even just do that. There's a world where that's relevant. I assume that even though he killed my Creeping Doom with Dissolution, I assume that we have a minimum of 1 HP. I don't know that, but I assume we're coming back. That'd be a great unit to have the orb. We could stick it on any of these if we wanted. I think I'm just gonna buy that and we'll just sit on it. Heal him. It's already in the queue, Andrew. Babel salt, best salt. We mine the best salt around here, builders. All right, well, okay, this is an AI problem. They need to stop swearing fealty to each other and then breaking the bond. There's no point in the fealty. All right, we got to watch out now because that means that he also can attack me. Undying Vigor! Oh, look how happy they are about that. Yes, there's a 1 HP minimum. Okay, yeah, so they would be like perfect, although somebody would probably try to just kill him with a ritual. 2 excommunicated people. Astroloth got a big glow up by getting Chubby's prestige, but too late. Far, far, far too late. God, every time that pauses. Belial lost his point. Excellent. He's probably the one that did that to me. He deserves it. All right, step 1. Pay before I forget, so we don't have an oops. I'm not gonna let those turn off the rest of the game. Okay, Creeping Doom is back. They still have 4 HP. When they reformed, did they get rid of the dissolution? I thought he killed it with dissolution. Maybe he killed it with an infernal, and I just misread it because I was so worried about it. Okay, so we have our vendetta. So we're down to 4 HP. Let's just make sure we're gonna win this fight. We are definitely winning that fight. All right, so we're gonna go. Oh, hey, and I can steal that square I wanted. And we're making use of our manual by moving 2 and attacking. If I didn't have that, we would have had to teleport and then attack. All right, we need to keep healing. That leopard does not stop me from healing, right? Let me just double check that. At the beginning of melee phase, participating and supporting legions are cursed. Cursed legions lose hit points over time. Okay, doesn't say it stops me from healing. It also doesn't say that I can get rid of the curse even if I take it off, so it is what it is on that one. Yeah, cursed. Do I want to bail? I don't need you on here to win. I think I am gonna bail. Yeah, transfer Praetor to the vault. In effect, oh, I'm guessing curse probably stops that too. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to keep on that healing. What would it take me? I kind of want Undying Vigor too. Can I do it without a consolidate? I can't. Let me see how doable this is. Okay, 17 Ichor is the big one. No, that's too much Ichor. Okay, let's get that, because I do think I want to try to keep that Legion alive. Again, just for my pride, if nothing else. I didn't realize it was going to curse myself to him. So, that's alright. We're perfectly fine even if we do die. Ooh. That tribute, though. Actually, we'll take the Ichor, because I'm actually going to use that. And the Hellfire, and the Souls. Okay, we did the rituals. Yup. Assembly, 4 out of... Okay, so it could be over next turn. It could be over next turn. Humiliation rejected. Yup, so that's our thing here. We recovered 3 HP. So we're at 4 at the moment. We must be losing quite a bit per turn. Babel fell for the greed of the leopard blade. Oh no. The curse of the leopard blade. You gotta watch out for big cats. Reaping Doom. Generated tribute. Thank you, Zool. At least we got it once. At least we got it once. I had to go re-kidnap him, but we got it. Okay, I will take some tribute just in case we do go another turn. And then I'm out of ritual slots. Oh, this is what's keeping me from moving her. It's vanity. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Belial is getting kind of close. Let's just reposition ourselves over here. Alright, this is gonna be the end. Copycat. Leave that guy. Watching me heal my legion so he heals his legion. Alright, we absolutely... We take the Tower of Babel. You'll love to see it. I love this piece of art, by the way. Inspired by that very classic painting of the Tower of Babel. Mine now. So hey, we ended up with 4 places of power this game. That's most of them that are on the map. Oh, well, I had 4 places of power. Now we'll have 3. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much though. Okay, we vigored up. We had 4 HP. I'm curious to see what we're gonna end at. Banished Praetor. Oh, resisted. That's spooky. Okay, moving to save myself just in case he tries to headshot me. We have 1 HP left. So we took 3 damage. I wonder if that's consistent. Is it over? No. Okay. We definitely will take our tribute then. 5 souls. You'll love to see it. Ichor. Hellfire, Hellfire. Some souls. Ichor, Hellfire. Some souls. Action required. We're gonna go pay our rituals. And we have to keep our Undying Vigor or they will die. Okay. Then we were going to upgrade. Probably won't be relevant, but just in case. Go ahead and upgrade. I'm fine if we overpay a little bit. That'll get me the Undying Vigor 2, so maybe we can start actually healing ourselves, and it gives us an extra healing rate. We'll stand next to the tower, so that gets me a heal. Could teleport up there too. Let's teleport to there so that we're at a more relevant location. Its damage is equal to the level. Oh, okay. Thank you. So we're taking 5, so we're gonna die next turn, right? Even with the heal, because they stole my healing relic. Oh! I don't understand how often you'll have some really esoteric thing that becomes incredibly important. Had they not stole my healing relic, we would have been a few HP higher, and I would have survived the whole game probably. But as it is, Okay, again, we are likely to be done, but just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that. None of these moves matter, the order. And heck, we'll go ahead and we'll take one thing of manuscripts. Basically, at this point, we want the game to end, because the longer it goes on, the more chance somebody takes my capital or something. Yeah, I thought you were gonna come down here. I'm pretty sure you win that too. I deal him 4, and then he deals me 7, yeah. Alright, alright. Tartar and Pat. Did I cast the wrong spell? Was that me? Okay, we teleport up. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna die. We need this game to end. We really need this game to end. And we're at 0. We die. And it's over? And it's over? No. Man, that pause kills me every time. Okay, step 1, we gotta make sure that you don't survive, because that could be a bad oopsie. So, we are going to hit you. When you die, you're dead. I know, crazy thought here. So I don't need to do the other thing, we can just inflict him. And actually, for him, I actually don't even need to mask, because he's excommunicated. So, go ahead and blap him. Yep. Auto, yep. Okay, that's done. I'll take my tributes. Take my tributes. Manuscript, what do we get? Hey, look! Sorceress training. We'll have 2 out of 2. Well, hey, I could have completed 2 manuals this game. No. This game will end before that's relevant. Rituals. Yes. Auto. Auto. Okay, I do have a free ritual slot. Okay, 5 out of 5. I think that means we're done next turn for sure, because it wouldn't make sense if we had to go to 6 out of 5. So I think this is the final turn. Okay, what else can we do to screw people? Okay, we could throw a dissolution at one of them. A dissipation, I call it dissolution. Yeah, let's do it on his reforming, guys, just to let him know how we feel about him. There we go. So that's gonna deal 4 to 8 damage. Decent 50-50-ish chance that we're just gonna kill him. I am the regent, as it should be. Let's lower everyone's movement, just on the off chance that it doesn't end. Infernal monsoons, yes.
Dogs yield JJ.
I really don't have much else to do. I guess we could bid on somebody. Maybe we go ahead and take Son of Typhoon. Oh, I'd have to consolidate. No. What can we afford now? Iron Maidens aren't terrible. Entrench is not a bad ability. I actually don't mind this one. You just go all in on the range stats. Alright, it's a decent band. Go ahead and grab that. And Vented ended. I did cast the wrong spell there. We upgraded our wrath, but no one's left to heal. Oh. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure we are done here. Actually, that order does matter. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, I think this is victory turn. We can't go to super hell. Why does it always come down to a race against the clock? Because that's good game pacing. You don't want it to be Babel has already won 30 turns ago, even though that's kind of what happened. You want it to come down to the wire. I do hope we kill that Legion, though. If nothing, I'm not spiteful. We did get him. Perfect. Yeah, he's just stuck in a loop there too. All right, so this should be done, right? We were at 5 out of 5 last turn, unless I really don't understand something. Okay, there's my monsoons. Okay, apparently I really don't understand something. I'm not sure how we can be on 5 out of 5. I guess we have to go to 6 out of 5 to finish the game. We're on 58. So we at most could have 5 more turns. Okay. Step 1, we are paying for our rituals. Then I want to keep blasting. We are going to Infernal Infliction. That guy. Confirm. Okay, and then I want to Dire Dissipation. I don't have the tribute. Hang on a second. Give me all the tribute. I must dire. We may just pull like really heavy tribute next turn just to make sure I can keep blasting. Okay, give me the dire. And that one's gonna be for him. Do it. Not that. Okay, and the order doesn't matter here, so we'll go ahead and I think we're just gonna grab even more tribute. We're assisting this if they attack it. That's not strong enough to kill me anyways. Yeah. Go. Each phase can last 1 to 3. Well, the way someone explained it to me in the comments of one of my videos was it's between 5 and 13 turns, and 13 would make sense because the game uses the number 13 for a bunch of achievements and stuff. So that would totally make sense to me. They started on 1 out of 5, so I think that they might need to complete each step. They're doing the paperwork on step 5. I mean, this is a very bureaucratic hell, so I could totally buy that. Can a brother get a victory? No. All right, we're up to turn 59. All right, the plan is the plan. We want lots of spellcasting supplies. Lots of spellcasting supplies. And then we're gonna literally just keep doing the same thing. We're gonna pay for our protection, and we're gonna blast whatever we can. All right, we'll start with Infernal. All right, so we have wiped out all of his armies. You are also excommunicated, so we can do you too. All right, we will blow up that legion, and we will try to keep dissipating his reforming one. Yeah, if I wasn't this solidly in the lead, I would be playing better turns, like actually going after points. But as it is, nobody can catch me, so we're just gonna zip through these a little bit. Apparently, Abby, 5 out of 5 doesn't mean complete. Apparently, we need 6 out of 5. So I totally believe the 13 turn thing though, so we should be within 3 turns, I think, after this. In this case, it's not particularly interesting, but imagine you're in a multiplayer game that's kind of close, and every turn, whoever's winning is changing. So, like, this could be, like, really high suspense. There we go. Devils can't count. I don't know, we count that tribute really well. Abby taking part of the infernal bureaucracy. I get you, I get you. All right, well, that was a really fun one. The ending was a little weak on kinda, but the beginning was amazing. We did so good there. I'm very, very impressed with the start with +1 rank. That feels very powerful. Very powerful. So I'm pretty darn happy with that. Praetor combat, I think I did a decent job of showing how good that is. And I will again mention, you can steal a Praetor, you can banish a Praetor, you can kill the Legion that they're attached to. So there's several ways to counter that without having to actually win a Praetor fight. So while the AI did actually counter me, but is it great at doing it? Players will definitely do other things to you. So I just want to make sure I'm pointing that out, that that's just not all powerful. Well, even if it is Shinosuke, I would probably not do more than one playthrough for each Demon Lord, so there's only going to be so much of it. So, my next series also for videos is not going to be Solium Infernum. I won't announce it yet, but it's going to be something completely different. So, yeah, I think it's one you'll enjoy too. So, please look forward to it. All right. Tomorrow, the finale of the Lilith playthrough comes out. I hope you guys will enjoy that one. It's got an interesting ending on that one too. On Friday, I keep saying I'm going to do it and then things keep interrupting me, but the plan is that we're going to start 6 Ages 2. Very interesting narrative, like clan controlling game. If you don't know what 6 Ages is, it is well, we're going to play the sequel to the prequel to King of Dragon Pass. Don't let that scare you away. You don't need to know anything about the game to enjoy it. But if you want to see what that's about, I did a playthrough of 6 Ages like 2 summers ago. Check it out. It was a really fun playthrough. Or go get one of those or King of Dragon Pass for yourself. I'll vouch for those games. They're very cool, very unique. So yeah, that's the plan, but who knows? I've already had to push that back twice. Who knows what's going to release on Friday that I'll have to cover. Beyond that, if you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. That helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. Love to have you here on the road to 10,000. If you want to support the channel, you can always leave a super chat while I'm live. You can leave a super thanks on a video or VOD. Consider becoming a member. That gets you early access to members' first videos. And if you just want to leave a tip, there's also a Patreon linked in the channel info. All right, guys, have a great evening. Have a great Thursday. I hope to see you on Friday. Babble out.